Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, you can fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast.
What's cracking, you fucking bush leaguers, and welcome back to SLTP episode 227. Good shit, Frank. Hi, Frank. It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah. I needed the break.
Hi,
Fuck
Heifer.
you guys.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks?
Yeah, give you guys the fucking week off, and then I can't do it because something came up. Very
It
nice.
was weak as fuck.
Very nice.
That's me. That's me. That's how I open. It's like a queef. That's like a queef of beer opening right there.
A
Nice.
queef of beer.
Yeah.
I love that. I've never heard that, a queef of beer.
What are you drinking, Jesse?
Let's go around the horn, you motherfuckers. It's episode 227. After 3 weeks, welcome back. Thank you guys for making your weekly appearance, I guess.
I'm glad you got hair growing. I'm happy.
I'm not bald, motherfucker.
Dude, you see the grays on the side of his head? I didn't even know he could grow.
So that's exactly why I buzz my hair.
With bald-headed.
You can't see my grays, man. You know, if I'm bald, if I shave my shit, I'm. What, dog?
Trying to anti-age by shaving your head is great.
Do I not look younger? Watch. If I don't let it grow for another week, it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna look old as shit.
Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Let's see it.
But
Let's see it.
Well, we gotta wait.
Yeah, right?
All right.
You gotta keep letting it grow, though.
Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, do you remember when you guys hooked me up with that Eisenhower polo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My hair was kind of.
Longer.
It was a little bit longer, and I'm just like, oh, I look like an old man right here. If I could find this fucking picture real quick, and I'm just like, ugh.
Ooh.
There you go.
It wasn't the polo, it was just you.
Look at this old man. Nips.
It doesn't look bad, though. You don't look older.
Yeah, no, it's probably the way it is right now. I look a little
That's
bit
exact same.
older. Okay,
Yeah.
then I need to let it grow out. This is a shit picture of me, by the way. I'm glad you guys don't have access to my photo album. That would become a meme for sure.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Only Boasks.
OnlyFans.com/Boski5. That'd be his handle.
Jesus Christ. Let's go around the fucking horn with our fielders. Choice. We're all drinking the same shit. I'll introduce it. We are drinking a Rialto Brewing Company. I'm going to call it RBC. We're drinking an RBC Bridge City. It has a 5% ABV per 12 fluid ounce. And it has, on the pictures of the label, it's got like some orange, like an orange tree mixed in. So it's like more of like a, what do they call, Frank? Like a American wheat.
Yeah, like orange wheat.
Like, I said American. My bad. Wrong beer. Like an orange wheat, flavor. It's really good. It's nice and smooth.
It's not like sweet like how some of the Blue Moons are and like all that.
Yeah.
This is a little bit better. More like you get more of a citrusy.
This is delicious.
Yeah, it's really good, man.
It's brewed with honor in Rialto, California.
Our hometown, Frank.
Yes, sir.
It's really good, man. Shout out to Nick over at Rialto Brewing Company. The
Young 2000 at Young 2000 is the handle.
I don't know
His name.
I don't know his
Nick.
person.
It's the homie Nick. Like at Young 2000.
Yeah. Shout out Nick, man. He
Whatever you want to call him. However you know him.
hooking us up and shit. Follow Rialto Brewing Company on Instagram, so you can see more. He brews very often.
Yeah.
And so very active in the beer community. He's had a few events that I've yet to go to. I think one I didn't go to because of tournament, and then the other one I think we were on vacation, so I was unable to do. He does like a tasting event, so he'll have a few brews on hand, and then you sign up for the thing. And I don't remember if it was free or if there was a fee to like be able to go.
I think you just had to pay for the beer. So if you got an invite.
Yeah,
It
something
was
like
a very
that.
small event. Like he keeps it kind of like.
But it looked cool. It looked cool as fuck. Like I remember seeing the what do you call it? Like the highlights in his Instagram stories and all that he was posting. So it was pretty dope. Trying to get the brand out there and all that. But yeah, shout out to Nick over at RBC Rialto Brewing Company.
Yeah, solid.
So we'll be sipping on this for the rest of the night. We got an 8-pack.
Nice.
This pod ends in 29 minutes.
29 minutes. Yeah, Frank's over here.
New pod record.
I promised certain people that we'd get this shit done quick.
And my wife laughed at you.
By people, I mean Boski's kids.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna try to get him out of here real quick.
I'm just kidding. I can't say it. I can't say FDK.
See, you
Not
should
to your kids.
grow your hair out like this.
Is that your actual hair?
Yeah, it's my actual
see.
hair.
Yeah. How did you just like? Is that like a
I feel like you teased it. Teased it?
All
What's
it-
it called?
He
All
teased
it was having a girlfriend, and
That's
at
a
the
heifer.
time-
That's a heifer blowout right there.
It's basically it was having an ex that didn't like me going to get my haircuts
Mm-hmm.
and spending money. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not cutting my hair anymore." She used to try to cut my hair.
It's because she didn't want you to be cute, bro.
That's probably what it
She was
was.
toxic.
She probably didn't like you shaving either, huh? None of it.
Like your ball sack. You didn't shave your ball sack.
She liked natural bush.
Did you have bald balls?
She liked bush light, given the fact what's between your legs. you set
I
it
was
up.
I was all bush. I was all bush.
We've
All
got
bush. Like
It looks
bush
looks
field.
like a little worm inside a bush.
Oh fuck!
That shit just crawling out to peek like a groundhog.
Do I see my shadow? Nope. Going back.
So over these last 2 weeks that we've been on,
Until we got dumber.
we got stupider, and a lot of shit has happened in baseball. Opening day in MLB has come and gone.
Yes.
I was going to ask you guys for some very early overreactions, but we don't need to. Well, actually, we can. I have a topic that we can overreact on because I made a purchase on a good
If you're
old.
wondering why we're laughing so hard, this shit's gonna be fucking comedy for the next 15 minutes.
No, man. I wish we could have had like.
Picks are going to be up for this. They got to be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We'll share it on the pod.
So I ordered.
the pod page. I mean,
There was a very affordable
torpedo
bat option on eBay. So I was like, ooh, my impulsive ass was click, buy. Apple Pay makes all this shit far too easy, right? It was one torpedo bat, raw, unpainted, nothing on it. It was $65, so it ended up being $80 shipped. So I'm like, fuck yeah, like I got the inside
Him
scoop.
just
Like,
fired up
you
like
know?
crazy. I can just see it.
Dude, he was
So,
like,
because-
he's legit texting me. And was
It's like Christmas. He's
Hey,
like, I
guess
can't
what
wait.
just bought. And I'm
Santa's
like,
coming.
so if
torpedo bat. I'm like,
hold on. So for context, like the New York Yankees in MLB, they right in MLB,
The Bankies.
the Bankies, so the Yankees in Major League Baseball, they popularized the torpedo bat on opening day.
Yeah,
was
they
it
did.
opening day or
Yeah, it was
opening
opening
weekend or
day.
whatever? They hit 1 million tanks.
Yeah.
Even Chaz Chisholm hits a tank.
Mm-hmm.
You know that guy can't hit for shit.
he's my favorite.
He's trash. No, he's not, dude.
He's my favorite.
That's two.
I love the swag.
That's a 210. That's a 210 rage rate stop.
No, the one piece protective gear. Come on,
Yeah.
dog. You can't hate that.
I'd hate it. It's terrible.
There's
Anyways.
reasons why you hate that.
Yeah, it's trash. It's trash gear. I don't like it.
No,
Yes, it is.
no.
Yes,
It's because
it is.
It's because who's wearing it. If
Cha-
it was Jaron Duran
Chaz
wearing one
Chisholm.
piece, you wouldn't like be as mad about it.
We'll get to Jaron Duran.
I like Jaron Duran.
I like Jaron Duran too. We'll get to that. Anyways, so the torpedo bats have been popularized overnight. This shit was like, fuck. Who's gonna get a torpedo bat first, and this and that, and then and all the bat companies, boom, they start dropping torpedo bats. Bah, 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 bah,
You know
bah.
who else?
And
got a
there's-
torpedo bat.
Who?
Dad bats.
That bats has torpedo bats available. Yes,
Yes.
yeah, he's got the option.
They're flying off the shelf though. So.
Yeah, you can't get one even if like you have the inside hookup. You can't get one. So
Yeah. You told me no.
They're already
Crazy.
on back order.
they are on back order.
They are.
So my dumbass went for the Temu torpedo option over here.
These motherfuckers look like you fucking shoved them in a pencil sharpener just to get.
And so I ordered, yeah, dude, I ordered the option for just one.
Yeah.
And I'm tracking my package, right? I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, my torpedo's coming. I'm like, pedo for life, you know? That's terrible words. That's a terrible combo of words. I said it already. I don't retract.
You fell victim to the trends, bro.
Yeah.
I did. I really did. And I usually don't. And you guys know that.
I can already just see it. Wife, it's down the street.
It's down the street.
It's down the street.
The UPS tracking, like, it's
Yeah.
almost here.
And if he wasn't home, he was probably like texting her, like, "Hey,
Make
My
sure.
box
Make sure.
shit
Make sure no port
Yeah.
pirates come and get this shit.
this shit just got there. Grab it."
What are you doing?
So I grab
Get out there now.
Yeah,
I don't care if you're in the
the
shower.
box is delivered. I go and get the fucking box and I open it. And remember, I ordered a single bat and I opened. I'm like, there's 2 bats in here. Fuck yeah, I got 2 pedos. Let's go. And I pull them out, And I'm just like, dude, like King Arthur and Excalibur and all that bullshit. And it's like, and I'm like, and then I look at the tip.
It's always a tip.
Just the tip. These are Temu torpedoes, guys.
I'm holding one in my hand right now. Pause.
Yeah,
And it's definitely not your standard torpedo bat. It's like an AP5 that they like shave the head on.
I don't even know how to describe these things, man. Like, they don't have the fat middle. It's just
a regular bat with.
It's a regular bat, and they like stuck the top into a pencil sharpener.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like I was riding with it earlier.
It's just so bad.
And then the one that Jesse's holding,
It's
legitimately,
not even evenly torpedoed.
they didn't even they didn't sand them evenly.
These bats are so it's a company on eBay
eBay bats.
that they claim home runs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. We'll just leave it at that.
that's pretty much it.
No free advertisements.
It's not our homie, the other one.
No, yeah, we
that does the blems for low on the low.
the low
What's his name? I can't remember his name.
on eBay.
Yeah, the other guy that we.
That's Thomas Factory.
Yeah, that was legit.
Factory, yeah. I've ordered blems blank bats on eBay several
This shit
times.
looks like the bat that when they put it into the lathe and they started shaving it, but then they were like, you know what? Looks enough like a torpedo.
I showed it to Dad Bats. He's like, "Bro, that's not a torpedo." And I'm like, "I know, dude.
It's just a blimp bat.
Blimp bat."
When you see Boski swinging the fucking blimp bat,
Frank, hit up Biz File and blimp bats. Okay, blimp bats. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's fucking do it. This is just fun.
The new favorite bat of the Sunday leagues.
Blimp.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess we're gonna have to post it on Instagram.
Some subway ass shit, bro.
Yeah, it's really bad. Jesse, show it. Show the Temu torpedoes.
Look right here. Look.
Torpedo.
Right here, pointing. Look at this shit. It's so bad.
It's just a regular bat with
It's
the
supposed to be
shaved
right.
head.
This is supposed to be fat right here.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
right here.
But they
Yeah,
just
stroke
shave
it,
this
Frankie.
off and that's it.
Stroke that barrel,
That's
dog.
just crazy, bro.
Still feels like a solid bat.
Hey man, I want to be in the video too.
okay.
Hey, shirt twinsies.
Oh yeah. They're wearing the same shirts.
He called me.
Yep. I called them.
They had a match. They didn't have a 2X for your boy. That's crazy.
Well, damn, you don't even like blue.
I like blue. What are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
kidding, bro.
But I love Angel Red though.
You like Angel Red? I can put this on a red shirt for you if you want.
Yeah.
I might do the same.
I would like it on a black shirt.
I can do a black shirt. I can do a black shirt.
Jesse likes wearing nothing but black, huh?
I black and red are like my colors.
No, they're not. They're my colors, bro. You need to cut that shit out.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna stop you. For
What the fuck?
Black and red are my colors, dog.
Yeah.
Ask anybody. In the life of this fucking podcast,
Yeah.
you should know. You should know better than anyone, Mr. Historian.
Oh.
Look at these bats over here. I have a collection of red and black bats.
Hey, off mic, I'm gonna put you on a t-shirt brand. Legit, bro.
Okay, cool. I accept.
Yeah, I'm gonna
For
put-
sure. As I take another sip on my Bridge City, this shit's good as fuck.
The t-shirt's pretty much a hybrid of like it's cotton facing, but the inside is like polyester, like how a dry fit would be. Mm-hmm. So you're always cool, especially with summer coming up. I got you, big dog.
Those tri blends.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's not even a blend. Like you'll like it.
Okay.
It's dope. But
I'm sure they're better quality than these two.
hey, for one of these pedo bats, you could have bought 6 t-shirts.
Oh, really? 6 t-shirts? Is that a classic t-shirt? No.
Nah, it's not
Nah.
true classics. Nah, it's like this other company, dude.
Uh-huh.
They ship that shit fast as fuck. I get them within a day or two.
Fast as fuck, boy. Fucking torpedo bats, bros. All right, let's like seriously
It's
talk about
as
it. Though.
advertised, though. It really is.
This shit
He
is not a
advertised-
All right,
torpedo
keep
bat.
bashing it. Keep bashing it.
Dude,
Go,
it's
keep
not
going.
a torpedo bat though. But if you're gonna say, hey,
Okay, the first 3 pictures he uses is the actual torpedo bat.
Yeah.
Then one last picture. If he actually go all the way,
And then he has a
scroll, if
video,
you actually
too.
scroll all the way to the right, it's what he actually sends you. It looks nothing like the other pictures.
dude, because this is legit. Dude, this is legit.
you got catfish.
I got batfished, bro.
Look, for the listeners at home, it's pretty much go grab any bat that you have
Oh fuck.
at your house,
Yeah.
look at it, and then just shave off like a quarter
Just
of the end of it.
Stick the
Not
top.
even. Just go get a pencil right now.
Yeah, stick the top into the pencil sharpener, bro. That's what that looks like.
That shit's just so crazy. But I started dying laughing because
this fool grabs it and he starts writing on the table with it. I'm just like, it's a penpedo.
Legit, that's what it looks like.
It's
it looks
a
like
penpedo.
a pencil, like the fucking little kid pencils. That's the big ass huge motherfuckers.
Shit, you get at Five Below.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Man, that's just fucking comedy. So, anyways, these fucking torpedo bats, they kind of got popularized overnight. And I was just like, I don't know. And so, you can see some of the reviews of torpedo bats on fucking, what are you doing, Jesse?
It's hot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Open the window. So the window broke.
Window check.
Window check.
So quick pause. Window broke. Anyways, torpedoes popular overnight. Initially, I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" You know what? How did you guys feel when you first saw
When it first came out, I'm like everyone else. I want it. I want it. But you guys got to remember though, Cam Bats basically already has a bat like this.
Right.
That's all it does.
Is it a training bat?
Yeah, it's a training bat. It just feels light. It makes the bat feel lighter.
You're a bat connoisseur, so a lot of people didn't know that. So, like, as soon as that shit hit the fucking news cycle, everybody and their mamas wanted one.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
And I was just like, okay, cool. And then, like, people were explaining it wrong, and I think Jazz Chisholm, your favorite, had explained it that, like, because the dude that was working for them last year now is working for somebody else.
Yeah. One of
The physicist.
Yeah.
He's like with somebody else or whatever, MIT educated or some shit like that. They were talking about it, and he's like, you guys are slow. Like, they're not moving that shit down to like the label. They're just emphasizing the barrel itself. And then like,
yeah, the way they describe it, like they're pushing the wood down the barrel.
Yeah.
Like they're not pushing the wood. Like
yeah, it's just like
you
they're
can't do that. Like it's gonna crack.
It's technically just a regular torpedo bat would go up like a normal bat, but then it kind of gets wider to the max, pretty much what they're saying.
Yeah.
So
And then it thins out back.
because I think what's the max, 2.76 or something like that.
2.58.
2.61 is the fattest it could be
Okay, so they're like pushing it to
in
that
diameter. Yeah.
to that max.
I wish I was that big.
I bet you do,
I
Jesse.
do.
But they're pushing it to the max at that point, slightly above the label, where a lot of guys tend to hit the ball.
Where bad
And
hitters hit the ball.
And then they would get to the end and they would narrow it out so there wouldn't be as much weight, so they're able to swing through the zone faster. That's kind of like the explanation that certain people gave. I'm not going to say that that's the end-all, be-all. I don't know what the actual... To be honest, I didn't really care that much. But like Jesse said, like a part of me was like,
Yeah,
I want one.
The curiosity was there.
It's one of
for
those things where
That's why I have a puck knob right now.
yeah, the same thing.
And I love my puck knob.
I need the torpedo puck. Puckpedo.
The puck pedo.
The
Bro,
Temu
this is like a
Temu Puckpedo?
The Temu Home Run Bat Company. I need the Temu Puckpedo right now. Give me that TPP.
This is why there's tariffs right now, because of shit like this.
Bro, so like when I saw, I'm like, I don't want to spend $200 on a fucking wood
Dude,
bat.
the old Hick ones are $200. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like,
Not the ones I'm getting.
I'd rather spend $200 on a bomb
Are you getting
bat.
from Mobat?
Yeah, what are you getting?
No.
Oh, that company's cool.
No,
Mobat?
I'm getting
Mobat.
There's a lot of interesting bat
Companies,
sites out there.
yeah.
There's so many.
There's a lot.
I'm getting mine to.
If you
OPG
like
torpedoes.
if you like blems, Rawlings.com has $20 blems.
Yeah.
I don't even like Rawlings bats.
If you want,
period.
if you want steel pressed at an affordable price that you don't get really a cut model, Old Hick. That's where I got my puck.
Yeah, we're over here fucking like giving everybody where to buy bats. Buy your bats from Dad Bats though.
Yeah.
For real.
To be honest, I buy your bats wherever you fucking feel like
You know,
wanna
buy
spend
a
your money.
swing, right? Buy yourself a good swing.
Yeah.
You know, because it don't matter the wood you swing if you can't if you're just popping everything up.
Well,
Like me.
the whole thing is too like a blempedo isn't gonna like save your swing. You know what I mean? Your ass before, your ass after. It don't
no,
matter.
but we all know what is hitting. Hitting's so much mental side of it. And
Confidence,
if
yeah.
if you go up there with this team up Blempedo and you're like, oh, I'm gonna smash, it's gonna happen.
You're probably going to
Yeah.
smash.
yeah.
then
And
it's gonna-
timing. Timing's also.
Exactly.
And the blempedo is the one to blame for your great hitting.
Temu Torpedo, bro.
The blempedo, dog.
Oh, the Blempedos? Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna call it. You can call them.
This is the
Temu.
blend. This is
If you don't use this bat the next game, I will.
I just think it's so funny.
you have to show up to the next game, dog.
I low key think that you have to commission somebody to do the tip like a pencil.
Just the tip.
And then, just the tip. And then the raw wood, and then the yellow, and then just, it'll be the real pencil bat.
Yeah.
And it'll
be a legit pencil bat, yeah.
And if somebody hits a tank, you get to home plate and you're just like...
Get on home plate on. Like I'm writing in my diary, just...
With your legs kicking in the air?
Bro, that'd be a stupid... be a stupid home run Sally, bro. I don't think I could do it. I would do it on a walk-off. I'll never hit a walk-off in my life. I hit everything straight up in the air.
My new favorite celebration, though, is the Ohtani fucking cologne spray.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That's just...
It's a celebration?
Yeah.
Like, what does he do exactly?
So pretty much he did an ad, I think, for like some
okay.
Some
cologne or some
company.
beauty company.
So yeah, cologne.
So let's say it's cologne. So he sprays it across his face like that, and he's all sexy about it, like, cool. Glad the fans didn't get to see that.
Yeah, but basically, anytime there's a hit, home run or something like that, they all do that. They all do that.
They do the Ohtani line.
Yeah. Kind of looks like
It's cool. I like it. It's because it's like nice, clean, nothing crazy.
I'm more the nut slap kind of guy.
Ohtani's home run celebration explained. Bleacher Report. Let's see.
You know what my favorite is? The Euro step. Like that.
Oh, yeah, the left, right. Yeah.
Yeah, your boy does that.
Yeah, Jazz.
Well,
You know who my other boy? Who's my other boy that
right?
does that? Marcus Salas.
My boy Marcus, baby. Boy's hot. Boy's hot right now. Okay, I don't know. I'm watching the Ohtani commercial, but it's not giving me. He's just like this.
It'll just show you.
He'll just go like.
That's basically
That's
what
all
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
It just goes from
okay.
left to right, I think.
All I saw was
There's children being exploited in the.
I know, yeah. My little one's crying.
The child labor that goes on in the
My little
background.
one's crying.
They're crying as they're making iPhones here.
Jesus Christ.
Already brought him back to America.
Yeah, they flew him in. They flew the parts in for sure.
Definitely.
I didn't know Busky was on that.
What?
Fucking sweatshop type thing here.
Sweatshop. Yeah, it's fucking sweaty in here. Wait till the summertime. You're gonna love it, Frank.
I'm quitting, bro. I told you.
You're not quitting.
It's
not
like
accept-
Batman. He's gonna type in his resignation, and the computers are just go.
Type in your name, Frank. Just type in your name.
name.
Are the bats illegal? Are they
not
illegal?
at all.
Just based off of
No, they're not illegal.
kind of what I read.
You know what's illegal? Steroids, and we love that shit.
We love steroids. Fucking bring back steroids.
They're not even the home run leaders now. At this point in time of this podcast, the Yankees aren't the home run leaders in the major leagues.
Who is?
Last I checked, it
Tommy
was
Edmonds.
it was it was the Angels.
He's not even like a real Tommy Tanks, bro. He's the fake Tommy Tanks because
He's a Teemu Tommy Tanks.
No, the original one is
Teemu Tommy Tanks.
LSU, and I forgot who he's playing for now, but yeah.
He was.
Yeah, so why they got to use the same
You
name?
know
Like, be better, be more original.
You know where he played first?
Like, the fucking godly fucking team he plays for.
Can you tell me where he played first?
Trash
Tommy
ass
Tanks, the actual Tommy Tanks.
Not even in first place.
He didn't play for LSU
Bums.
first. Where did he play first?
I don't remember where he transferred from.
North Carolina State.
You're right.
Yeah. North Carolina State, bro.
Well, a lot of the dudes from LSU are like that, though. Like, I think their catcher right now transferred from another school, like Hernandez. Skeens transferred from Air Force.
Yeah.
So a lot of those teams that, like, when you see they have that champion pedigree, a lot of those dudes just transfer out and, like, make those teams better.
And they can now.
Yeah. Like, right now, I don't like rooting for Texas that much just because they're of the racist history, like, in a sense.
They're not racist.
The University of Texas at Austin?
They're not that racist.
Bro, they didn't allow black football players on their teams and, like, certain, like, athletic programs until, like, the
That's
60s.
their prerogative. It's like a business. No shoes, no shirts, no
Yeah,
service.
but then you see, but then USC takes. No, it was the funniest shit because I think it was USC that put a beating on Alabama in football, and they're like, "Damn, we got to get some of us like we got to get some of those athletes over here," because they were like an all-white team.
Yeah.
And USC obviously had like diversity,
Oh, yeah.
DEI. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they fucking spanked Bama, and like after that, they're like, "Nah, we need to do this." So the Pac-12 is responsible for like the SEC's fucking dominance right now.
Thanks a lot, OJ.
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, correct me. Whatever. I
OJ
don't
did
care.
it for sure. I watched the documentary. That fool fucking
Cap,
did it.
bro.
He did it, bro.
You heard the alternate theories about that,
The
right?
son did it, right?
Yeah. That like he had anger issues and like he was actually a chef and he would cook for homegirl.
Mm-hmm.
and like that allegedly he was supposed to be there that night, and she canceled it. And like in a fit of rage, Zaf was the one that did it. That's the rumor or like the conspiracy theory.
Who told you that rumor?
It was just on the internet, bro. Like Reddit.
You believe
Some fool.
It was just on the internet.
It was just on the internet. Somewhere.
Yeah, just like these MLB bat rules are on the internet as well. MLB bat rules and regulations for size and weight.
Who cares?
I care because we're talking about the torpedoes.
This is well within regulation.
Yes, because it is under the maximum of 42 inches.
They forgot to cup it. That's all it is.
The barrel diameter is under a maximum of 2.61 inches. Okay, there's no specific weight maximum, and let me see. And the material must be a single piece of solid wood. That to me looks like a single solid piece of wood.
It is.
Looks like a piece of shit.
Is it pro grade?
That is wood. It could be maple, birch, or ash.
Is it pro grade though?
That?
Yeah.
No fucking clue.
It can't
I
be
didn't
hickory.
make it. Huh?
They don't use hickory anymore.
Mahogany.
I don't know.
What about the other woods? What else? Maple.
Yeah,
You just said that.
I said maple, birch, ash.
What else? What's an alternate to that? Like
Bamboo.
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 The
Yeah.
bamboo
But
bats.
those are not one single piece. Those are like molded. And,
They're like composites, right?
yeah, they're
Yeah.
composites.
I don't like bamboo
Yeah,
bats.
I didn't mean maple. Mahogany. That's what I meant. Imagine mahogany bat.
Do they make mahogany? That shit's like dense, right? Like stupid
That's
heavy.
thick.
It's heavy too,
Yeah.
and it's expensive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's stupid expensive.
Well, they're making a lot of wood bats. And
Oak?
That's a lot of trees.
Oak would be too soft though, huh?
I think so.
Austrian oak.
How do you know it's soft?
It's just not a hardwood, like, so it's not ideal for certain things.
Right.
So technically, you can. There's like a bunch of
So
different.
what makes ash so ideal for certain things? That's pretty soft.
I think because of the flex.
Well,
I think
Depends on
it-
what's-
I am on baseballmonkey.com, and
Nice.
what are MLB bats made of? It gives me ash, maple, birch, and it gives me properties and advantages.
Nice.
Shall I read them off?
Read 'em.
All right. Ash, flexible, lightweight, with an open grain structure.
Love ash.
Those are the properties. The advantages of ash: provides a larger sweet spot, ideal for players seeking whip-like bat speed. I gotta go back to ash. Maple, properties: dense, hard, with a close grain structure.
Sounds like me.
Advantages of maple:
You are dense.
stubborn as fuck. Offers superior durability and power, and is popular for its solid, stiff feel. Nice. No pause. Then we got birch. Properties of birch: combines the flexibility of ash with the hardness of maple. Advantages: durable and forgiving, suitable for players transitioning from metal to wood. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
What's that one cheater bat? Bomb bat.
Bombat.
What's a bomb bat made out of?
Foam.
Glue and Lord knows what else.
I just love that it's an outer wood shell.
It's made out of Monster Energy.
You know what I
drink,
wonder?
bro.
You know what I wonder? If anybody's ever tried to cheat and like shaved all the labeling off of them and then tried to paint over it.
Of a Bombat?
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
Somebody's definitely tried it, right?
There's motherfuckers out there that have done that.
That's fucking wild.
I'm
Because think
curious-
about it. You could roll up, you have this like painted bat that looks like an old hick, and it's a bomb bat. And that shit just won't
Damn.
break.
Can you as a
That's already
purchaser
been done in a different
can you
league.
as a purchaser get sued by
Allegedly.
one of the bat companies for doing that?
Yeah, definitely.
They can do that to you?
Like they can sue you for like, because technically now you're
Like if I sanded down a bomb bat and then repainted it and stuck an old hick label on it or something.
they can definitely sue you. Because then if depending on how much traction you get.
No, like if you're just using it as a player.
No, yeah, but the whole thing is like I think if they caught wind of it, they definitely could sue you. Kind of
Even
like
even as a user of the product,
yeah.
you're not making it for people.
Well, technically,
You had it made for you.
but technically, I think there's probably like certain restrictions as far as like if you made enough of them, and then if the right parties got involved.
Well, that's
Kinda
that's like if I get this beer imported than that beer, am I gonna get in trouble for that?
I think if you counterfeit it, like I think that's where we're kind of getting to, where it's like if you're counterfeit jeans, right?
Mm-hmm.
You always hear like people make fake jeans and pass them off as real ones.
Yes.
I think if you did it in a mass quantity, then definitely you're getting caught up. Now, if you do it,
But we're just
One-
talking one bat though.
yeah, if you're talking,
If you're talking one bat for yourself, like he can pour that beer into a Blue Moon bottle and be like, "I'm drinking Blue Moon, guys."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can Blue Moon be like, "That's not our beer"?
No.
Or can
No,
RBC
it's-
be like, "That's not my beer"?
no, it's not big enough because I think You would have to have pause. I think it would have to be a big enough like following where like you're doing it constantly for them to catch wind.
So basically,
I think ethically,
you got to be hitting bombs and everything like that and showing the bats.
But if you were to get caught as a player doing that, and
ethically, it's wrong.
it's very unethical. Very ethical.
So if
This
you
is
very
Sunday League.
unethical.
We're very ethical in Sunday League.
no, but like
1,000%.
But the whole thing is
The
also
best.
you have to care because there's like ringers, right? And like some people are like, man, bring anybody you want to bring. We'll still stomp them. Like
That's how I am. Just
swing whatever you got.
Bring your
you want to
pros.
bring a bomb? Cool. You're still not gonna hit us.
Yeah. Bomb bats are illegal in our league.
No, that's fine. Who cares?
I carry mine around, but I haven't used it. I
I have a couple guys
Very
on the
proud
team
of
that
you.
use theirs.
Yeah, we have a couple guys that do use bombs.
Still
but-
can't hit for shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. Can't currently. I haven't hit a foul bomb.
My number 4 spot today though.
wait. Do you have an extra base hit this season?
Nah, it's been a minute. I have to hit it over the wall to have an extra base hit. I'm not getting to second base, bro. It's just not.
I just have to hit a gap. Sometimes they play me perfect and just like I hit a shot and
Yeah,
there's somebody
dude.
there. I'm like,
Sometimes it's been a while since
Your foot is really that bad? You're not gonna be able to move.
I'm gonna have to hit it to the fence to get to second base.
last time I checked,
I'm not getting a triple unless it's like a duck fart that's like a hard line drive and it's down the right field
How was
line.
that a duck fart?
And he dives.
I misspoke. But if it's like a little dinky do or whatever the fuck that. If it lands and the guy dies, it bounces over him, and then somehow it rolls all the way to the fence, I maybe could get to third.
Yeah.
Maybe. But, like,
You
it's
just
got
hope the
to...
left fielder's blind. Can't find the ball after you hit
If
it.
Helen Keller's out there, bro, I might get to third.
Which is wild. That's a wild triple.
And I would be the one to get that triple. Like a Helen Keller out there.
No,
fucking
it
right
was
field.
it was funny because we brought up the the kid from Michigan that hit the triple and he snorted the cocaine
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
line.
Yep.
Dope ass Sally. Yeah.
but no,
In
we're-
hindsight, that shit was sick.
Yeah. It
I
was.
was telling Cortez, I was like, "Yo, if I ever get a triple this season or any season, I'm gonna do that shit.
Bro, but we don't even have chalk lines. How can you even do it?
I'm gonna pretend."
He's gonna get the dirt and fucking. He's gonna go back and forth with his hand. I don't know what I'm talking about here, but he's gonna make the line. Chelsea's like, yeah, you do. And then he's gonna go.
Have you seen his nostrils? Of course he does.
I could run out there with my smelling salt and pour it for him, and then get my credit card. I'm speaking too much. All right, let's wrap this torpedo bullshit up. Do you guys like it for the game? Are you cool with it?
Yes.
You accept it?
Lord, yes.
Yeah.
I think they've been using it and like, who cares? I think you still have to hit the fucking ball.
I agree 1,000%, and because I kind of take like gloves into consideration. Like gloves have evolved over
Oh yeah.
since the beginning of the game or whatever the fuck, and like they're not the same now than they were then. You know, bats, however, have roughly been generally the same.
Yeah.
But it's just small like diameter differences and shit like that. Like you get an older bat, they'll probably have thicker handles. Like bats now probably have far thinner handles than they did before.
Yeah.
I think the argument was made too, right? That like Aaron Judge was one of the Yankees that wasn't using it and he's still mashing.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Yeah, but you can put a broomstick in his hand and he'll still mash.
Yeah.
was it because he's Dominican?
Yeah, and so I look at I compare them to like fielder's gloves, and those have evolved so much.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm good with it. Like as old head as I tend to be, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. But are you as a hitter good with it? You know, you're gonna spend $200 on a fucking torpedo bat just because it's popular.
You know how many guys spend
You know?
like $200 on Victus bats and everything and they still can't hit? And they break those bats?
Stick to the $20 blems on Rawlings.com. You know, it's gonna be Ash because we just went over the properties of Ash and the advantages. They have a larger sweet spot and they're ideal for players seeking whip-like bat speed.
Or just get you a dead bat.
Get you a motherfucking dab. I wish he did Ash.
Or Augusto?
Wish he
That's
did
Gusto.
Ash.
Yeah, Gusto. I swing Gusto in Ramirez League. Haven't broken it yet. Knock on fake wood.
I'm trying to be fair. 'Cause that's
Frank
his
is
boy.
all encompassing
Yeah.
today.
He is.
1,000%.
Nah, but it is what it is, bro. Like
It is what it is. I agree.
we've stricken out dudes with $300 bats, $100 bats. What was it? What our parents always used to say: "Don't matter what the fuck you swing, just hit the
Your
fucking ball."
$500 bat isn't going to change your 5-cent swing. That's kind of like the general saying, but that's the popular saying. But yeah, our parents would say something along those lines.
My dad, I think, you know what? My first legit official bat that wasn't like a cheap because back in the day, Walmart and Target and all those like actually had bats, right?
You're right.
So what was the cheap one? The Reflex.
The Reflex,
and they looked like a knockoff of the Omaha, that
Yeah.
blue and yellow one, right? I love that bat. That bat hit pretty
That
well.
bat was fucking nice. Yeah,
Yeah, like it was loaded for like a cheap ass bat, right? So I love that bat. It was like -5, I think, because you were in juniors when you had it. And then I think we went to high school. I just used whatever team bats there were. And then my dad, like, I think my junior year goes, pick a bat, bro. And I'm like, all right, for sure. And this motherfucker hands me a 34-31 Dynasty. And I'm like,
that was another good bat.
it's a great bat. But I'm like thinking, like, I probably should be swinging at 33-30, right? And I look at the price difference. And just because it was a 34-31, it was like $120 cheaper. It was like on sale. So I was like, guess I'm swinging 34-31.
Yeah, choke up.
But yeah, that was like my first official bat. But like I remember just thinking like it doesn't really make a difference. There's dudes that were swinging those Reflex, like the green, the red. Still had a shit swing.
I remember when I was going to school in New Mexico, there was a TPX bat. We used all. He didn't let us use any of our bats. We had to use the team or school TPX bats. These were like steel pipes. These bats were bent. They were all blue, and it said TPX Slugger. And these are basically like TPX blem metal bats.
Oh fuck!
And if you hit a ball with this, crushed it and gone.
Metal blends.
It's crushed because these bats were dead. And that's what we used all preseason until season started. And then he's like, "Here, you can use your bats now."
Oh shit!
That shit sucked. You know how demoralizing that was?
Right. Fucking hands probably wrung.
Oh
too.
yeah.
And one of the bats was curved. It was like literally like you could see the curve. So we're using the curve with us to hit the ball.
You know what? The baseball bat bros used the bat like that. It was like a 2-piece, and it was just like a football shaped like barrel.
Yeah.
It's like blue and black. Deadest bat they've ever swung. And I'm just like, that's wild.
Yeah, Bat Bros. Their review on the. I'm gonna give a fucking spoiler.
Oh, the torpedo bat.
They did their review on the torpedo bat, and so did Coach Rack. He just did one. I watched that video this morning, I think. But ultimately, they said like their ultimate, I guess, review or opinion on it was it just depends on the hitter.
It does.
It just depends on the hitter, and like they didn't see too many differences and all that. But I mean, it's one of those like you just gotta try it for yourself and see if it works.
Definitely a feel thing.
Yeah.
I tell people that all the time. I'm like, depends on what you feel.
Yeah.
Barry Bonds swung a 32-inch bat.
Yeah.
He did not swing a 32-inch bat. He swung like a 34-inch bat. Choked
down. It wasn't a 32.
But it was 32 pretty much, like the equivalent
Basically,
of it, yeah. Because if you choke up either way, like, yeah, it's a 34. But if you're swinging like a 32 because you're on top of the plate, it's a 32. Right. As far as I see it. He probably, whether it was a 32, straight 32, okay, it's debatable, or it wasn't, or was, whatever. Factually, not factually. But he was on top of the plate, choked up, and swinging the fuck out of that shit.
Fuck yeah, he did.
And
it's still motherfucker posted it already. Yeah. That's comedy.
And it's like he was just mashing, right? So it's just, I think it's just a feel thing, like, because what is there? Like, if we were gonna just name them off the top of our head, RA13, fucking AP5, MT27, I13, fucking like just all the different bat models, M110, C127, like all those different ones. You'd get a different opinion on all of them.
Yeah, you would. You would get different opinion on all of them. And then some, barrels are bigger than others. And the weight is different in all of them.
Yeah.
Where you feel. Some weight's more towards the end of the bat. Some is a little more towards your hands.
Yeah,
it just all depends.
I'm not the biggest fan of a 243, but they're not the worst.
I love the 243, especially if you flare with that knob.
Yeah.
So, I remember like the pink stain that it had. It was pink, right? Like kind of pinkish.
The 243?
Yeah. Remember like the one that Louisville made? The ash.
It just depends.
No, but it had like a pink, like the one that I had like a pink. It was the powerized one.
I think he was talking about the fact that like the wood has like a certain tint to it,
right?
Like a really light cherry type of.
That that might have.
Is it light cherry?
Yeah, like light.
Yeah,
really
almost.
light.
Yeah, almost pinkish.
Yeah,
pink tip. Put a pink tip on that fucking torpedo Temu torpedo. I gotta use that in a game, huh? Fuck.
Just put a fucking grip and just.
What if I write it with a marker? Just use a marker. Temu torpedo.
I'm telling you, how they have Wonder Bat, Wonder Boy.
He dotted it, bro.
You have Wonder Boy.
Did he dotted on the wrong spot?
I think so.
He sure did. It's supposed to go like he put it on top of the grain instead of like with the grain.
Yeah. Temu torpedo.
That's right there.
That's it's even a Temu ink dot, bro. It's fucking funny.
But if you hit a bomb with this and you go on a hidden streak,
respect.
You have to.
Oh no, you don't fuck with streaks, bro. Frank, you want to talk about streaks?
No, not at all.
Okay, me either. Oh, fuck with winning streaks. Okay, where was I? All right, Temu Torpedo. Torpedo bats, we're done?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, let's move on. Couple of champions in the Sunday leagues. Bell Gardens Championship took place last week. They play a single game. Thank God, in a way.
Who won?
Well, this matchup took place between the Paramount Pirates and the Long Beach Peloteros. And shout out Andrew Bañuelos from the Peloteros.
That's my boy.
That's your homie?
Yeah, he's our catcher for the Toros.
Oh, well, there you go. He threw a complete game.
Stud.
Get the dub. I think they won 7-2. I think the score was 7-2, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, please, because I'd be fucking shit up.
That'll be boom boom.
Peloteros won. Peloteros won the ship already, and they were only champions for a week because they started their new season today. So
at least they had a champion before they started a new one. Shots fired. You know what I'm talking about.
Dude,
Dang.
yeah, fucking previously known as New Scabble would do that. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, finish your fucking championship.
Right.
The worst Scabble.
The worst Scabble.
W
yeah.
Scabble.
Old Scabble's the good Scabble.
Shout out to Old Scabble for keeping it down.
Shout out to Old Scabble for previously being the bad Scabble, but now they're the good Scabble.
There's so many different new names in those leagues.
Scabble me this heifer. Oh my God. So congratulations to the Long Beach Peloteros.
Good job, boys.
Do you guys have any torpedo bats? Torpedo bats? That's a fucking tongue twister. Do you guys have any torpedo bats? Long Beach Peloteros?
Why you gotta say it in like that though?
Do they have any? I'm curious because what if like
I think Hoser's using that steel press pink Old Hick with the black label.
That's about it then.
Okay.
I think that's the only thing I've seen.
No one's got torpedoes over there yet.
I don't get too many videos from them on the old.
I think he
Instagram.
shared that with us in like
Personal conversations.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next champion, our motherfucking friend, which Hoser, our other motherfucking friend Hoser, he Joey Woods. He plays with the Long Beach Peloteros, so shout out to him as well for
Well done.
dude's a fucking champ, bro. Like, he just goes wherever and just wins championships. So come through, big dog. OCRBL championship took place over a 3-game series, but they only played 2. OC Rays with the fucking sweep. Not surprised.
They got quite a few championships over there.
A lot. They celebrated today at Angelo's.
So good.
You know, he was telling me about part of the requirements for their sponsorship. I was like, oh, you actually have to do stuff for the sponsorship? Pretty cool. I don't really want to say it. I don't feel like I'm at liberty to say it. I almost did. I'm buzzed.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't reveal their secrets.
Yes.
I'm not going to reveal nothing. But yeah, they do have to follow some protocols to...
Knee pads.
Yes.
I'll get mine.
Knee padding. Congratulations, though, to the OC Rays for continuing to win the same championship.
Yeah.
For continuing to win championships, you know, they're
Way to be consistent.
and still.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's warranted. You can say and still in that one. They defended their title. You know, if you win back-to-back titles, you can call yourself.
It's not easy.
Back-to-back
If you're in a
champ.
good league, it's not easy.
I agree. So they beat up on the Industriales, though. Shout out to Roe. He fucking absolutely murdered baseballs in this 2-game sweep.
They allow him to hit still?
Shocker. Like, why do they even pitch to this guy?
Yeah, why?
Just put him on.
Not even just
Put him on.
Just hit him. Probably just do
Why
better.
waste the pitch? Put him on. Are you trying to take him out?
Yeah. It's the only way you're going to win.
Hit him in the kneecap.
Hit him in the fucking kneecap with a Louisville.
Sweep the leg.
Crane.
Gators don't have somebody that throws hard enough to take people out like that. So
He'll
we
just
usually
move.
You don't need to.
He's
It's,
so athletic. He'll just
Pinpoint accuracy. Funny bone.
with 2-seamer.
Yeah, funny bone.
Nah, but he's lefty. Can I pick him up on the Gators?
No.
No.
Don't you start that fucking yawning.
Hey, bro, you're a fucking notorious yawner.
Yeah,
Over there
no.
flaring
I
nostrils
like
at me.
I like fucking sleeping.
Put that on a shirt, notorious yawner.
Call me Yandy Diaz.
Jan DDS.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
Fucking fat Tarzan over here. All right, so we were playing our game the other day, right? And this fool strikes out, bro, and he's fucking walking back to the dugout. He takes his helmet off. He's got the long hair, right? He takes his helmet off, and he just goes right in the fucking hair. Does this fucking whoosh shit.
Motherfucker got me to change up, bro.
And I'm just like, man, he fucking made that strikeout look sexy when he walked back. Fucking fat Tarzan over here, and he's like steaming, you know, like he's like.
It was a cold day, yeah.
He's like steaming sex, bro. I was like,
Steaming sex is
but he's
crazy.
fat,
But he's
and he looks like Tarzan.
I'm on the thicker side, yes.
You're not fat, bro. Fucking what's your deadlift at? I don't care how much you bench.
No, I just rep it like now. I don't go above 405, but I just rep it.
You rep 405.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Yeah. I could pause rep it, like too. Like just pick it up off the ground, wait, and then go.
You're a notorious pauser,
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure. With my bench, I do the same shit. Like, cause at this point, it's like
All right. How much do you bench?
not my max is 315, but like I don't fuck around with it because I go narrow. So I go
Okay. Yeah.
narrow grip, like like close grip, I guess.
Yeah.
Cause shoulder issues or whatever. But
Yeah.
and then I just do 225, and then I'll rep that out.
What's your PR on all three lifts?
All three lifts? I think it's like 315
On the 315 bench?
Yeah, 315 bench,
Yeah.
515 dead, and like a 425 squat.
This fool don't hit no tanks.
yeah, right.
And we call him Tank because it rhymes with Frank.
I just don't approach the game like that. This is what it is.
You don't approach the game to do damage. I see.
Yeah, I do minimal damage. I hit singles.
Yeah.
I hit singles to not hurt anybody's feelings.
Jesse, however,
Look,
hold on.
No.
God damn it. You're fucking with my transition.
nah, fuck that.
Go.
To be fair, I've always just took the game that way. I approach opposite field. All the time it's harder to hit the ball farther out that way. When I've either been robbed, wind fucking knocked the ball down, whatever it may be, but
If you pull the ball, the wind is knock it down.
yeah, but the whole thing is like, if you're gonna throw me middle away like all the time, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna like force the issue.
The Derek
Yeah.
Jeter of Sunday leagues.
Well, the other day they threw Jesse a down
yeah.
down
I
fastball.
I've seen
And
it.
the
I've
base,
seen
the
you
base,
and donuts, baby.
the bases were fucking juiced like your fucking forearms.
Fear the
See,
squad.
but the beauty of it was though that you didn't
took
think
it
you hit a home run. You
No,
just
because I don't hit home runs.
exactly.
This motherfucker just hit a grand slam.
This motherfucker crushed that shit.
Jesse, the fucking heifer. Just
You and donuts, baby.
Heffing around the bases.
Oh my god.
We even did a fucking home run tally ourselves. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was coaching third. So I scored a lot of runs. I'm coaching third, man. I be scoring runs. You know?
Look at the score.
Ooh.
What are we looking at?
Colorado versus Anna.
They got mad. They just woke him up. That's all.
Yeah, that's all they did. They were winning 2-0. They lost 4-2. Some Gator shit.
That's Anaheim shit for
Four
you.
unanswered.
Yeah, that's definitely some Gator shit. We're trash. Basura.
Straight basura.
Basura.
Golden basura.
Yeah, dude. Fucking.
The gold bag.
The gold
We're trash
bag.
nonetheless, though.
Yeah, we're the gold bag of trash, guys. Say it again, Frankie.
We're the gold bag, but trash nonetheless.
I love that. So Jesse hit a grand slam the other day because we won a baseball game.
That's
Nice.
right.
Yeah, and that grand slam ended up being the difference in the game. Actually, 1-3.
It was.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. We were just like, "Get the fuck out, boy!" It was so fucking. It was pretty dope, bro. It was pretty cool.
And it was with a dad bat.
Dad bats.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I hit the ball and I thought it was just a deep fly out.
It's just not.
As
Used
you
to
can.
it,
No, are you kidding me? We play with fields with no fences.
bro. Yeah, you don't know what that feels like.
No,
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
I know when it hit a hard single. That's about it.
Yeah, dude. Matter of fact, you had a fucking game that day. Who do we play? The Hammerheads?
Hammerheads.
We're
Yeah.
playing the Hammerheads, and this motherfucker chases down pop-ups, like, behind first base, turning double plays, like, sliding on his left knee to get the runner out at first, turning the double play, like, just hitting grand slams and shit. I'm just like, have a day, kid. Fuck.
No,
That's
he definitely had a day.
He had a fucking day, you know?
that's the problem. I peaked.
I was proud of you, bro.
Thanks, man.
I was proud of you. I was like,
Next game, booty cheeks.
3 errors, 2 broken bats.
matter of fact, you ended up pitching against the Hammerheads, right?
Yeah, I did.
You
I
ended up
closed it
pitching-
out.
And You didn't do too well.
No,
Or was that the next game? No, that was that game.
No, it was that game. Yeah, I got hit.
Yeah, they touched you up pretty nice. So hey, man, the game will
It bounces you out.
The game will always figure out a way
That's
to.
so humble you.
Yeah. You're not allowed to like feel good about yourself, man.
No, never.
Stupid ass game.
Sit down.
So, but yeah, Jesse hit a grand slam in a dub we had the other day.
It barely went over, bro. Wind carried it.
The wind carried. It wasn't even windy.
No wind and shit.
Hit the church.
The only person
on 5 bounces.
I think the only person that's ever fucking hit that church was Delman Young.
I hit the church.
You hit the base of the church, but like I'm talking about Delman Young almost cleared that
I did
shit.
it with a metal bat though, as an adult.
That's still a bomb though.
I think
It's
was
a
it
nuke, yeah.
you were at that game, right?
I hit it with this bat right here. What game?
The one with
Delman Young game? Yeah, I was in the bullpen catching the pitcher
Yeah,
because I was what was I? A junior? I was a junior, sophomore, junior.
but those teams were stacked though.
This motherfucker, you know that big ass tree back in left center?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This fool hit this fucking ball on a line
Hit
to
the top
to that tree. It gets to the top of the tree and it's still going up. I swear to God, like
That's backspin, boys.
it's a fucking
dude, he
beast.
fucking crushed that shit.
And I think the BESRs were fresh or something like that,
Yeah.
right? So he may have used like one of those like C555s or
Oh yeah.
maybe one of the Omahas or Response
The
or some
Platinums?
shit. Platinums.
Yeah, dude, he fucking killed that shit. And I remember it was a thing because of next year, somebody had brought it up. Like I think it was our freshman year. Was it? No, it was your senior year.
Would have been your freshman year.
So it was my freshman year, and we legitimately
Yeah,
notorious yawner.
See, the shit spread.
That's
You started,
Yandy.
You did it. You did it. I'm fucking next.
What's that fool's name?
Guaranteed, I woke up earlier than this. fool.
Yawner Diaz.
Yeah, the catcher, Houston Astros catcher.
Yeah.
Good fantasy guy, by the way. Pick him.
What's the kid from the Boston Red Sox?
Which one? Connor Juan.
The left-handed Cuban.
Willier Abreu. Love that guy.
Abreu, yeah, Abreu.
Abreu. I fucking love Abreu, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't talk about my team a lot. I don't like doing that,
But
but
Willier's cool, bro.
I fucking love Willier. He's a great fantasy guy.
He
He
is.
makes me
He
hard, bro. His fucking swing is
Bo Dust.
Dust. I've been saying some gay ass shit at our games, right? Because
And one of the guys.
Why not?
because there's key moments in games where I'm just like, you deserve a blowjob, and I don't do the blowjob part, but I highly
deserve
recommend.
one.
It's suggested.
I highly suggest that they deserve one from somebody, not
Yeah.
me. Maybe my proxy, but not me.
Not me.
Not me. Not I. And so, they started calling me like, man, Boski, you're gay, bro. And I'm just like, dude, I'm just fucking around. But then I call myself Boski.
Ultra machistas, dog. They just like swear like we're serious all the time.
Yeah, I'm just
Dumb
like,
shit. Sometimes you just gotta say some gay shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like Cortez today, fucking give me the crotch Kike slap, and I'm just like looking at him like, what?
I'd be all for that right there.
no.
You missed out because he was giving him.
Yeah,
out
you
today.
missed out, bro.
Damn.
You missed out, dog. But you want to go play 2 games somewhere else.
It's too busy to get my ass whooped the first game.
This is a Jesse problem.
Yeah,
This is.
You know what? You don't
It's a
deserve the
heifer
heifer
problem.
title anymore.
yeah.
We're stripping you of your heifer card. You who don't sponsor this man.
Fuck this dude.
Sacco Gloves, pull his sponsorship.
You who only has one post that's
I
been
hope he
around
never
for God
find-
knows how long.
I hope you never find your Rawlings gear.
You son of a bitch. You take that back.
Never.
I hope you get free Nike gear.
You know what? I hope he gets like that free Easton shit. You know what? Some Champro.
Oh my God.
They make Champro gear?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
It's
Swear
not,
to God.
it's not the worst shit ever, but yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
It's not the
great.
worst shit
He's
ever.
gonna get
but
the
it's-
Baseball Express brand.
Oh no, you know what?
Remember the Baseball Express composite?
Oh my.
No, you know what they should
It
send?
was that was sorry. I didn't- go
What's
ahead.
the Amazon brand catching gear that's like $120?
Oh, they have a brand?
Yeah, it's like Yangling
Basics?
or some shit like that.
Oh, Yangling, probably, yeah.
and it's like Asian characters on the thing, something like that.
Bitch, that shit fucks, dude. You get that. You get that on Temu for sure. Can you get wood bats on Temu?
Yeah.
You guys have Temu?
I don't
have
have Temu, but I'm pretty sure you
I
can
don't
get
have
anything on there.
That's crazy.
What's like? It's like Alibaba probably. Like you just get anything on that bitch.
That's how motherfuckers be selling on Amazon, dude. They buy that shit on Alibaba and Temu.
Wilson's gear is ugly.
No, look at that one. Like
baseball.
I'm looking for it. There's Champro, Easton.
It's like an Amazon
Rowing,
like brand, like
Champro,
Chinese brand.
Under Armour, Champro.
That's just fucking funny, man. You guys make me laugh.
The Champion shirt's not the worst, but it's like a good backup.
1000%, man.
Would you wear jockstrap like that?
Yes,
I do.
it need to be longer
do?
in the front.
Yeah.
I thought I was so used to like the straps going like behind your thighs, like you gotta put your leg in.
I'm sure that shit has straps, dude.
I don't have straps.
It's got to have straps.
It doesn't have.
That's a digital image. I'm sure the physical product has straps.
Look at the bold difference it shows in each.
Give me D.
They put Jesse's at an A.
Dude,
I
need
don't-
my shit. I need my shit to flop around when I'm jogging.
I remember the
when
one
I'm
time.
jogging over third base.
I remember the one time at World Cup you shared a story, and somebody's like, "Look at Frankens Johnson." I think it was Little Ruben. I'm like, "Why are you looking at my Johnson for?"
It was just protruding, bro.
Yeah.
Like, who do you want?
Is it Phoenix?
Yeah, I think something
Let me
like
see
that,
that
but it's
shit.
just funny, bro. It was like $140, and it's
That's
just
so
like,
gross.
I hope you get that shit, bro.
Dude, it's red and black. Well, that's just nice.
Gross.
It even has the penis protector part.
It's $73.
Dude, that's sick. I want to buy it. I'm gonna buy it when my tax money comes in. I'm gonna buy it.
Okay, the
Like,
shin
yeah,
guards.
I got catcher's gear. And
for the daddies. or
Okay,
what?
the shin guards don't look too bad.
Hey,
on
for the
the-
daddies, if you had the lone gear out, perfect.
That's perfect, actually. Yeah, fucking. You sometimes on Instagram, full pictures. They'll be like, anybody available to catch a bullpen? Like, I got catcher's gear.
I got 40. You got $40.
Got $40 for real.
That's so gross.
Damn, dude. I mean, do pitchers do that? They pay guys to catch their bullpens?
I think at this age and like how old we are, time is money.
Depending, yeah.
So it's like nobody's gonna just catch a bullpen for you.
Like if you're a professional pitcher and you need somebody to catch you, like yeah,
You
you,
have
better
to pay.
you better cough up some cash, big dog.
yeah, because if you're like taking somebody's time just because you're a pro, like it's kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
I guess
you're
unless it's like
unless you're homies, then that's different.
yeah, if it's my homie and like he played pro ball, and I'm like, oh, I need somebody to catch a bullpen. I'm like, fool, fuck it, I'll get back there and catch one.
Jade Klin, is that the other?
Yeah, the other one.
me see
The
that
Asian
shit.
This is for the
characters.
kids.
Oh, okay, yeah, the penis protector part.
I hope you get that
That
shit.
shit's comedy.
The adult version
Yeah, that'll cover you up
for your
sure.
child body.
It'll cover your family jewels, bro, for sure. You'll be good. Those
Imagine-
chest protectors with the penis are funny.
Dude, imagine Jesse walks out there.
Does it come with a mask? It has the mask with the hanging.
I think it's a
It
hockey
has
mask.
the hanging dick chin protector.
But no,
or whatever
it's
the
like
fuck.
because have you seen some of the Asian countries like the catchers will actually still have that Eastern style,
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
and it's just like this, and there's like things hanging out from the chin guard. They still use that shit in like some of the Asian countries. I was like,
Oh,
that's
no.
crazy
Yeah.
because it looks like a bicycle helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're just like, what the fuck is this wearing a bicycle helmet?
but some of that gear is pretty sick.
No,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
some of it's
their designs. I'm just like, if I was a catcher's gear whore, I would buy that just to have it.
like samurai shit. Like just put it on a mannequin and be like, imagine in the infamous Pod Studio, there's just a mannequin with like catcher's gear on.
That'd be kind of sick.
It'd be
I
cool.
like that idea. I gotta get rid of that desk, but I like that desk. I use that shit when Zoom is the only option, and then everybody can stay home.
I got you that Carlton Fisk card, but I was thinking like, if I find a cool ass pop, I might just get you one.
Oh yeah,
Because
it's hard to find pops there. Like if you're trying to look for a deal.
I didn't care about a deal. I was just gonna get you something like cool.
No.
I appreciate that, man.
Try to get.
I'll tell you something. You,
pop
can get
he
me.
doesn't
You
have.
can get me the metallic Raphael Ninja Turtle.
I'm not getting you that shit.
It's like $600.
No.
I'm just kidding, though. You don't. Gotta
No,
give me
my
that.
girl. I was like walking around. And I was like showing her. I think we got to one stand, and they had like
Where were you?
Frankenstein's.
Okay.
So
City
we're-
of Industry.
Yeah, so we're in like that one aisle because you know how one of the aisles is just strictly sports.
Yeah.
I was tempted to ask this dude at one of the vendors. He had a 2008 or whatever All-Star game 2010 where it was at Angel Stadium, but he has the chair with the padding. And
Wow.
I just read something funny.
it's padded, and it's like the 2000 whatever All-Star game that happened in Anaheim.
Nah.
And I was like, I want to ask him how much that shit is, because if he says under $200, I'm buying that shit.
Yeah.
Like, and I shouldn't probably be spending $200 on a chair.
Why not?
But I was just sitting there going like, but I want that shit.
That's fuck you money.
But the
You
whole,
know?
but I just wanted
Spend
it.
your fuck you money.
But it was funny
it.
because I was trying to think about like, where am I gonna put that shit? Just my living room in the middle, just
Why not?
Watch my
Yeah.
FanDuel Sports Network fucking
Yeah.
subscription and be like,
What's your girl gonna tell you?
well, I live on my own.
Well, even
Exactly.
better. Even better.
Exactly my point.
But I gotta be smart about shit, dog.
Yeah.
So what? No,
How happy are you gonna be with
put
that?
it in your man cave,
That's a happy purchase.
like your version of,
I just want-
infamous pop studio.
I just want to
to
sit in the dark in my fucking Angels All-Star chair.
That'd be
You
sick.
can do that. That's
I
totally
do that.
fine.
I do that shit all the time.
No, but yeah.
But it's not an angel's chair.
But they had like different like, and I just lead to
floor.
go like there's another stall or like booth or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and the dude had like $600 like ball cards. I think one of them was like the Otani Trout, and I think that one's like 2,000.
Oh my gosh.
It was like the Otani Trout when they're on the Angels.
Yeah.
like yeah.
That one with that has Otani on it also. Is that like a three?
Yeah, Ohtani,
a
Trout,
three
and
auto.
Pujols.
Oh,
Oh, that's a 101 though.
yeah, it's a 1-1.
Yeah.
So like if you come across that card, it's like the only one ever.
Well, it's already out
Yeah.
there, so it doesn't matter.
Dude, there's one card that I'm trying to complete my Kyle Schwarber rainbow. It's a 1-5, and I can't fucking find it like on eBay. I found the 1-1, and it cost me $80 for the 1-1, and I'm just like fuck. But they also the print plates. Like I don't think I'll ever find the print plates. I think there's 3. It's like I think one's black, the other's yellow, and the other's magenta. So those are true 1-1s. And then I have the 1-1 card.
What packs do you get those out of?
Those are Donruss. That specific card. It's because on that one they had like a nickname, and his nickname on that card for whatever reason was Waltham. I know the reason, but I don't want to get into it. It's a Section 10 thing, which is a Red Sox podcast. So they nicknamed him Kyle from Waltham. I'm getting into it. They nicknamed him Kyle from Waltham, but he's not even from New England.
Yeah.
You know, so that was the joke. But like the connection was because of that podcast. Like I leaned into doing this one. Mm-hmm. And so that's the connection, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to complete this rainbow because I found it. And so I have one card plus the print plates that I want to get. And it's difficult because eBay don't fucking have it.
No.
Every day I look. Every day.
Yeah, you
Donruss
gotta-
2022 Waltham.
Damn.
Not going to find it.
No,
/5. That's what the
no,
search is.
some of these
Can't
cards were
find it.
crazy. I think they had
Anyway,
like,
sorry, Frank.
they had the King Griffey Jr. like autographs one, 2,000, and then like below them they had like football cards, and below I'm just like fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I was just like searching through a pile, and it was like I think if you bought 6 cards or 5 cards, you would get them for $20 for $4 a card. So I got this little Carlton Fist. Like I think,
Shit's sexy. It's downstairs. Fuck.
yeah, it's like 26 out of 250.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is a sick card. Like, I'll just get it for the homie. And I found a Tim Salmon, like, power card. And it's
Yep.
like thunder hitting.
That shit's
I showed
sick.
you, right?
Yeah.
That shit's
That was, and it still has the actual, like, protective film that it comes with
That's so
originally.
awesome.
So I was just like, and honestly, Tim Salmon is like nothing special, but as an Angel fan,
Oh, yeah, of course it
that's
is.
Kingfish.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Before Trout.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. And then I think the Cal Ripken Jr. like clear card.
That was,
Yeah.
I've
That was
never
my
seen that before.
That was my girl's favorite card, and she's like, hey, "This is so cool."
Yeah.
So we circled the block, and we came back. It was like, if it's still there, we'll buy it. So I bought that, the Carlton Fist, Tim Salmon, Garrett Anderson jersey card.
Yeah.
So I cut out of his jersey, and I think Barry Bonds, where he's smiling, and I'm just like, that's weird because
I have a Barry Bonds. It's a what's the word? Is it common or basic? For those, it's a base. It's a base card.
Yeah.
And it has Barry Bonds stealing bag with the tongue out. I'm just like, fuck, this card's sick as fuck. Yeah, so that's why, like, when I saw that card, it reminded me of the one that I have.
Yeah,
I gotta search for it, but I'll show it to you one day.
yeah.
So it's like, oh, dude, that's sick. So like buying, like, searching for cards, that shit's always dope as fuck. And it's nostalgic for you too. Like, that's what I always tell people. Like, when you collect shit,
Yep.
it's because you're fucking nostalgic.
Do you want to hear a funny ass fucking story?
Yeah, of course.
If I don't laugh, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
I'm gonna be mad, bro.
No, but to me, it's funny.
If I don't laugh, bro,
You can't
I'm
you
not
can't be like,
funny.
you want to hear a fucking funny ass. If you start off like that, I better laugh.
So I used to have like my mom was
So one time I bought these fucking torpedo bats on eBay. Oh fuck! All right,
so I was really into the baseball card thing as a kid. So my mom would take me to like swap meet.
Yep.
Like, you know how they have like the stands or whatever. So I'd buy cards to the point where like I would call some of the vendors and be like, "Hey, hold these cards for me." These fools are looking at me like I'm fucking 8, 9 years old. Be like, what's it gonna take to hold some of these packs for me? Just being stupid, right? But I remember this one time, this kid, he was older than me, and like we live in these apartments, and it's not the best of neighborhoods.
no.
And I had this fucking, I want to say it was like a Dodger card. I think it was a Mike Piazza card. And I'm talking about like I had like a book. I used to love this Chipper Jones that was like his face and he was like swinging through, but like the whole background was solid red.
yeah.
Chipper. all behind him. I had like 2 of those cards. This motherfucker takes one of my cards out of the slot when I'm not looking. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Somebody took my card. And my brother finds out it's somebody else. Like, my brother's little too. He's like, well, I think I seen this fool had it. Like, he was looking at it. I'm like, mad as fuck. I confront the kid, and the kid won't give it back. Legitimately, my mom walks over there, knocks on the door, and is like, hey, your son stole a fucking card from my kid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I need that shit back right fucking now. Like, in Spanish, right?
yeah.
And the guy's like, the dude's dad's like, nah, my kid would never do that, mother. Bring that little motherfucker out here right now. Fool walks out, and like, obviously back then kids had like the books, right? Like you would collect cards, whatever. Comes out, dude, it's like the first fucking card on there.
Oh,
and it's mine. I know it's my card. I was like the only kid that had it. I was like, look at this fucking card with your dumbass fucking kid over here trying to steal and shit. Like rips it. She ripped the whole sheet out and took like 9 cards. Yeah. With her, and she's like, for the trouble, these are mine, motherfucker. And like, she just walked away. And like, it's just like funny to me, just because it's like so fucking stupid. Because I'm just like thinking, like, this, like, she really ripped that shit out. Like, I'm over here tripping out, like, oh, what's like the SpongeBob meme? Like, the SpongeBob meme where he's like, oh shit, I'll drop my phone, but like, he's just like looking around, shook as fuck. I was like, what the fuck's going on? But that shit's just funny to me. It's just like one of those things where it's like, you get so deep into collecting and you don't realize how much of a love you have for it.
Oh, yeah.
So now even like I think my girl's like, oh, you can start collecting cards. I'm like, I don't want to collect them for me.
But it's very tempting.
It's tempting, but I told her, I was like, I think I just might do that. Like where if I go to Frankenstein's, I'll buy like that 5 for $20 or whatever. And it just be cards that I like.
Yeah.
It's not going to be anything that's worth money.
Fucking all these random inserts.
Random stuff like that. And I think that's kind of like the beauty of it. And like, I think that's why I find it funny too. Cause it's just like, I'm a grown ass man. And it's just a connection to something deeper. Yep. Right. And you're just kind of like, that's fucking hilarious because I'm not going to fight anybody for baseball cards now. But take my shit and see what happens. Not, but it's just like one of those things.
You're right, though. Like, take shit and see what happens.
Yeah, like it's just like one of those things. It's just like cards. I think cards just connect you to like, there's so many things that connect you to ball, right? Like gloves. Yep. Mm-hmm. You're a notorious glove whore. Mm-hmm. Bats. Mm-hmm.
Torpedo bats.
Fucking cleats. Even cleats sometimes. You're just like, next thing you know, you have like 6 pairs of cleats and you're like, I can only wear 1 pair at a time, right? Yeah. And then obviously we don't play as often, so it's like how often are you gonna wear your cleats and shit like that? But it just becomes like something that connects you to the game on a deeper level. Yep. For whatever reason.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I mean, I didn't laugh as hard. Bro.
Yeah,
that's just fucking funny. But she straight knocked on this fucking fool's door and was like, "Bring your fucking kid out here."
Yeah, it was just
little bitch ass.
Yeah, my mom.
Fuck them kids, man.
Mom was notorious for stupid shit like that, though.
Yeah.
Another story. This might be funnier than the one I told because I'm not really good at it. My brother fucking...
You're actually a really good storyteller.
My mom... You remember the Jackson apartments?
Of course.
Right there off of Sycamore and like...
they blocked off the middle so you can't drive through.
Yeah, so...
No drive-bys.
Well, there's like different ones, right? So the Jackson Street apartments went all the way from like the high school all the way down and they were all bad.
That's right.
So there's a liquor store and then there's like that pollo place. I can't remember what it's called. Like, it was like a pollo... Like Juan Pollo spot? I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I think...
It's on Sycamore, right? Yeah. It was behind the old block.
Mike Greg brought it up the other day.
Yeah.
But it used to be really bad right there. Yeah. And my brother got his chain snatched. And my brother's like, well, I know who fucking took it because they always kick it there. Yeah. And it was a fucking... I want to say it was a transvestite. Oh, like, tall ass, like...
A tranny.
Like, looks like a female, but obviously it's not. Like, fucking 6 foot something.
I hope you keep it baseball.
Yeah.
So we get out of practice. Mom picks me up. Mm-hmm. My brother's telling her like what happened. My brother's like, he's my half brother, right, from her previous like relationship, whatever. So he's older. He just came stateside. He's 19, 20. Person snatched a gold chain that like my grandma gave him or whatever. Get out of baseball practice. I'm in baseball gear. We roll up to his liquor store on Jackson Street right there. Brother points it out. She jumps out of the truck. And I'm telling you, I'm baseball gear. I got all the Ike shit on. Grabs her purse. I'm like, why the fuck she grab her purse? There's something in the purse. Oh, yeah. And she goes up to him, like, hey, I need that chain back. And she's like, what chain? And my brother jumps out the truck. He's like, you fucking took a chain from me in Spanish or whatever. And she, like, confusion, right? And I'm just sitting there going like, cool, same thing's panicking. She, like, reaches in the bag. And she just like flashes, but you know what it is. Mm-hmm. It's a equalizer. Let's just say
an
a
equalizer.
tool of sorts.
Yeah.
A tool of persuasion.
Yeah. And she goes, "You better give me that shit before I fucking like do something, right?" Boom, right out of like, she didn't have titties, but just pulls out the fucking chain out of a bra.
Out of the chesticles.
Yeah, gives it to her. And we're like, dip out. I'm just sitting there going like, what the fuck just happened? And like, to keep it baseball, we always used to drop off the homie. Rest in peace. I found out he passed away a few years back. But we used to drop him off at the Jacksons right there. And then the other homie that played ball was like right there. But it was just the funniest shit, bro. Just like shit just takes you everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like sitting there laughing and just like, for example, Eddie, Donkey, used to walk me home from baseball practice. Because like there's multiple times people try to jump me on my way home. Fucking just.
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing. I was just chilling. But we did like to play dice
What do
though.
you need that for?
Yeah.
I gotta walk Smokey home.
It's just the funniest shit.
Oh,
baseball
fuck.
just takes you to different places, and you're just like
1000%.
and
man.
things that aren't baseball related. You're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But it's just because you're hanging out with the homies doing stupid shit and just
Yeah.
having a good time.
Oh, definitely, man. Fucking every time I drive by, there's an old Wiener Schnitzel building that's now a Starbucks, and every time we drive by it, I always tell my wife, I'm like, after every practice, my mom would bring me here, and I'd get Wiener Schnitzel, get the 3 for $3 when it was like,
Yeah.
you get $3. You got the bomb ass chili cheeseburger, bomb ass chili cheese dog, and the chili cheese fries. They were kind of mid.
They're mid, yeah.
But there was a time where
But
they
all together, it tasted great.
oh, dude, like,
It's like the Taco Bell right next to it.
yeah, the Taco Bell right next to it, but now it's a Starbucks, and so like
Yeah.
we kind of go there often after my daughter's dance practice, and daughter always wants hot chocolate, you know, and the little one wants a pup cup. Yeah, you guys know what the pup cup is,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I get puck cups for myself.
Attaboys. Yeah, we get it for our daughter.
It's because you're a dog, bro.
Rough.
woof woof. And so I see that shit, and like I always think about like, man, I used to come here after practice for fucking Wiener Schnitzel, man. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like what Frank's like saying.
It
Baseball always kind of brings you back to like certain shit.
Like
yeah.
certain parallels for sure. Like I think we're talking to Cortez about it. We're just reminiscing. His dad used to take us to freshman, I think it was freshman, sophomore tournaments. I don't know if you remember those.
No.
But
Yep.
you remember them. But like
Yeah.
we
Ours
used to,
would be at Northview High School. We always play over there. That's what the tournaments would be.
yeah, so we would go, and the freshmen, sophomores would go over to Arlington High School, and they had a bunch of fucking dudes like that came out of there when ASU won a World Series with them. But we'd go out there, and we like Lou's dad would take us out there, boom, boom, and just like you drive by those places sometimes now, and you're just like get sucked right back into like these old memories. And
You're
I was
like, oh fuck, I fucking ate there for that
Yeah.
after that tournament.
yeah, like it was the coolest shit. Just like, and I think that's what kind of like a lot of this baseball card shit. When we just start delving deep into it, and just like get transported at certain times.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like,
Definitely.
Like that's
Yeah,
I think my favorite thing about it.
Yeah.
That's why like ripping packs is cool to me. I know it's nerdy as fuck, but like
It's not nerdy, bro. It's
No,
not
ripping
nerdy.
packs is fun because
Shit, we ripped up all the packs that I had like waiting for fucking YouTube videos over here like over the last couple months, and like it's just been dope as fuck. Like fuck the video,
yeah,
and got a few autographs and shit, and as you can see, everything just piled up. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But
But we like sleeve some that were like worth sleeving, and the ones that weren't we're gonna burn.
yeah,
I'm just
all
kidding.
Dodgers ones would put in a urinal. You know,
He was a blow.
just for Jesse.
Yeah, this Alex Mona really panned out, didn't it?
No,
Alex Mona.
because he be moaning.
He's like, I'm getting raped again.
But
Nah, man. There's a park in Moreno Valley called Sunnymead Park, and a couple years ago, maybe like 2 years ago, the Hammerheads and the Yankees were playing a championship game there when they were in the other league, the Aztec League, and I went to go watch the game because I was like, oh, this is very interesting because both these teams are about to come over to the FBL and shit. So I kind of want to check. Well, I already knew about the Hammerheads because they were in FBL and they went over there for discount reasons, and then they were gonna come back. But the Yankees were coming too, but they had to play their championship in that league first. So, anyways, that game took place in Moreno Valley at Sunnymead Park, and I played a lot of tournaments there, a lot, Super Series, and so. I remember being there, and like one of the guys that I played against a lot was this fool Zumaya. He pitched for the Tigers a couple years ago.
Joel,
Yeah, he
don't
played for.
fucking throw gas.
Yeah, they were from the San Diego area, and he played on a team called the Coyotes. You know, it's kind of fitting because of the area, right?
Yeah.
And so it always made me laugh. I'm just like, and I've thought about the guy every now and again. I would use him in video games and MLB The Show. I was like, this is my closer. Fuck it. You know, through absolute ched. And when you went to the tournament, I remembered about all that. And so lately, I've been listening to. I mentioned it in the past a podcast called The Last Batter.
Yeah.
And they cover the San Diego Adult Baseball League, SDABL. So dabble, in other words. And they were talking about in one of their episodes recently that there was a dude that went out there, old guy. He's out there pumping like 93, 94. And so the guys were talking about that and came out for a team called the San Diego Tigers. And turns out that it's fucking Zumaya. And so when I heard
Zumaya's a big dude.
Yeah. He is, and I'll show you guys a picture off a little bit later because I was talking to one of the guys or whoever runs the account for that Tigers team. We've been chopping it up, and I need to respond back. And he even mentioned that they listen to our podcast. Oh, nice! And so I was just like, "Fuck yeah," you know. But I haven't respond back. But when on the podcast I heard her name Zumaya, it took me all the way back to everything I just told you guys. Like it took me back to that championship game that I watched. It took me back to the fucking tournaments that we fucking lost in the championship to those same fucking guys. Yeah. You know, and so it's like it just kind of circles back to everything you just said.
Yeah, it's just wild, bro. Like it just really like I think as we're getting older too, we're getting more sentimental.
Yeah, for sure. You a lot, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you shit.
No, for sure. Like I think it's like
if baseball don't make you sentimental, bro, like.
But it's just growing pains too. Just that the admiration for it, and then like, at the same time, like I think we gave our like old heads, like our old heads, so much shit, and like now I'm just like grateful for a lot of this shit that like they bestowed upon us.
Yeah,
because I have a different appreciation for it now.
Yeah,
as much as like.
1,000%.
I was such a knucklehead back then. I didn't really care about it. Like, and another thing that took me back is I think I seen an old coach from Valley, Rings and Wings earlier when I was having like lunch with my sister.
Yeah, and
I was just like, oh, that is him. And then I was asking one of the servers, I was like, is that? Because I thought she knew him. She's like, no, I know his order, but I don't know who he is. But me and him made eye contact, and we're just like, kind of just like nodded, and I was just like, cool, but like. Yeah, like, he was cool because he's the one that sent us out to play ball in Idaho. And then even that brought more fucking memories back. And just kind of like, and for me, today's kind of like a more sentimental day. So I just been kind of like more in my feels in a sense. And and I've grown to adjust that it's okay to like feel shit. And I think that's kind of cool. And I think it's like being portrayed now better, like in a sense, like, especially now with that Boston like Netflix show.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I hope they continue it with other teams because I think
that'd be awesome.
I agree.
Yeah, and I low-key think it's gonna be the Dodgers next. It's just something sitting in the back of my mind that's probably gonna be the Dodgers. I don't know if there's like any like indication.
Give me the Oakland A's, dude.
Oakland A's would be cool.
Give me the Oakland A's.
Oakland A's right now would be nuts because what's going on, the transition and everything, and they're playing like the fucking Cleveland Indians and then what was that fucking movie? I forgot.
Major League.
They're playing. Yeah, exactly. They got nothing.
The disrespect, bro. You of all people, you could. I draw blanks all the time.
Yeah,
sure. You shoot blanks. I draw blanks.
That's just true. I got no kids.
Fair, me neither.
You guys take your time having children.
I just laugh because
I be hating on my kids.
And it's just the funniest shit because he be saying like, text me, he be like, don't fucking have kids, Frank. And I'm just like, and I'm saying it because I know he doesn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
It's more of like for comedic purposes.
Yeah.
Because I know he loves his kids, but it's like,
yeah, dude, my daughters are fucking great.
But it's just funny to me because it's just like, in that moment, probably he's like, had it up to here with Sally or somebody.
Yeah, dude, my little one, you saw her.
She a wild card, bro.
She's a wild card. I'm just like, why the fuck are you crying now? You know, but she's
just a baby though. That's kind of like the whole thing.
She's cool, man. She loves me and shit. My oldest loves me too, and so I can't be mad at that.
I appreciate the voice notes.
For sure.
With the commentary in the background, you'll send us a voice note, and I like hear Sally like with some random comment to the side. I was like, okay, Sally's there with them.
Like, not that video, Papa. And I'm over here like trying to talk to these fools and shit.
It's just funny.
But no, it's something along the lines of like if you want to be doing if you want to go on vacation and shit, like, don't have kids, bro. Just keep going on vacation and shit. Yeah, you want to keep going to wine country? You can't take the kids to fucking wine country, man. Like,
you can, bro. I've seen it, but
you can, but
it's not as fun.
Yeah, if you're sitting there with a crying child,
yeah,
it's not as much fun.
I don't know, man. If they were
same thing with baseball games, like Dude, honestly, I'm a big firm believer, and people are gonna fucking hate on me. But why the fuck do people take babies to Disneyland?
Exactly.
It's a fucking waste of money, bro.
Because it's free.
No,
Agreed.
I know, but like even then, like you're not getting anything out of taking a baby there.
So it's the same
That's
thing
true.
for taking.
You get a picture. You get pictures. They do it for the fucking Facebook.
But you know what it is? It's self-serving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, and that's what I don't like about it, because you're not doing it for the baby.
Do it for you.
You're doing it for you.
Yeah.
And these weird memories you're talking about, like, well, when we took you to fuck.
Remember when we took you to Disney?
Like, no, I don't fucking
bitch, I was 1 year old. What the fuck?
But it's the same when you take them to baseball or sporting events. Exact same thing.
Yeah.
But when they're little like that and they don't know or understand the game, it's different, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember my dad, I think it was like 7 or 8, and my dad would be like, "You guys want to go to Disneyland? Or you want me to take you to an Angels game?" And I'd be like, "Fucking Angels game, duh."
Yeah.
And I was like 7, 8. I was already playing ball, but like I didn't want to fucking go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
So like I remember the game too. Sat in the nosebleeds against the Milwaukee Brewers when they're in the American League.
Yep, I remember that. I remember they were in the American League.
Dude,
the good days.
And this is vivid because it's like my first game actually sitting in the stands. Angel Stadium had the offices in the back.
Fucking Astros were in the National League, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The NL Central.
Yes.
But I remember, you know how like in the old videos you see it, but like in Angel Stadium there was no rocks,
Right.
and it was just a parking lot and this office
And
in
the
the
freeway. Yeah.
and, like,
The fucking
and then
freeway.
you just see the freeway. And I just remember thinking like, this is cool as fuck.
Oh, fuck. But you're right, because it is cool. As
Yeah,
fuck.
and it was like on a Sunday, so it was like the 1 o'clock game.
Yeah.
And it was perfect because we're
Hot as
underneath.
balls.
It's hot, but like you're underneath the shade. And I remember pulling up. My dad was pissed off that he had to pay like $10, $5 for parking, some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Shit.
$5.
And I'm like, that shit's like fucking $30 now or some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, isn't it like $10 for Angels?
No, it's 20 if you park at Carl Strauss.
The preferred parking.
Yeah, if you do preferred and all that stuff, it's a little bit more expensive. But Carl Strauss is the move, because then you just park there, you get $20 off your bill.
Oh, really? Oh, no shit.
See, at least you had the option to go
See,
to an Angel or
so-
go to a game.
So
or
when the Red
Disneyland.
Sox are in town, like we all gotta go. I don't know
Yeah.
about Jesse, he's a Dodger fan, but
I'll go. I'm a baseball connoisseur. You kidding?
you have to wear
football.
Red Sox gear, bro. I'll lend you a jersey. You gotta wear the Red Sox.
I'll wear Red Sox gear.
Just fucking go. I'm not gonna. You can't wear my hats. Sorry. I'll let you
His
can wear
head's
one
too
of my jerseys.
big.
You can't because there'll actually be hair pieces going in there.
You bald headed ass.
You trying to rage bait?
Bald as fuck.
I'm not bald as fuck. Not fucking bald.
Successful bait. Rage bait.
Yeah. Well done.
Reaction is automatic 110.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's just so funny.
it just
I know we
is.
went on a tangent. I apologize.
Yeah, I don't
We're
even
just-
know. I don't even know. What the
I don't
fuck
even know what we were talking
about.
about. Yeah, like I'm trying
Yeah.
to circle back in my mind. I'm just-
Were we past torpedo bats?
These fucking bats
Bit of-
suck cock, bro.
feed a pedo with the pedo.
But all right, like,
Oh my gosh.
you know, they kind of look like you know when you go to the like an arcade or something. And there's that one game where you throw balls at like little clowns.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what they look like to me. That one. It's just
like the bowling pin type shit.
it's like a bowling pin clown looking thing.
Yeah.
And then like you hit it and they go fall.
Well,
like, fall.
your torpedo bats look like that.
Yeah.
Fucking clown bat.
Look like a large ass pencil.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, that's legit pencil bat. It would just be you would have to paint it upside down, like well the reverse of it.
Have
Of
you
like
ever
what
seen
they-
a girl's lip liner?
Yeah.
Tell me that doesn't look like a girl's lip liner.
Oh. Damn.
As Jesse rubs the bat all over his lips.
Damn.
I bet that's not a.
That means I'm gonna hit a grand slam soon.
That's not the first or last cylindrical object that reaches Jesse's.
No, I don't eat hot dogs for their flavor. I eat it for the shape.
Nice.
Oh, that's gross. You like it thick.
He
huh?
loves the hot dog challenge. 9 for 9.
Yeah, dude. Fucking yeah. You would have won that challenge. I think,
I would've
the hot
loved
dog.
it.
Yeah, you guys would have been good.
It would have been the Kobayashi just dipping into the water.
fucking. He reminds me of that one guy that like took a straw and put a hole in a.
Oh, I
in
think
a
that.
Oh,
wiener.
and he drinks.
At a Mets
And he
game,
drinks,
right?
Yeah, drinks the
I
beer.
think it was a Yankees game.
Yankees.
It was
Yeah,
Yankee
it's like,
game.
of
Because
course-
then
of
a
course
chick
it's a
did it. Old
Yankee.
lady did it too.
Oh, it's so gross, dude. But like I had to drink some beer out of a weenie straw.
You
Because I
you
lost
never had
be-
beer broth before?
No.
I bet it's not your first and last weenie straw. As I lean in and hit the mic. It's just
I
funny.
mean, You distract me with your beer brats over here.
This is just so funny. Sometimes like the alley oops is crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Like LeBron to D Wade.
Yeah,
Man, I didn't have a chance to in your eye it. You know, I was like fuck. Basketball references. I kind of
Somewhat, yeah.
Go a little further back. Lob City.
Nice. Lob City was crazy.
It
Clippers.
was.
Yeah, now you got.
He's banging his head on the fucking backboard.
Yeah,
like, how do you do that?
I'm gonna bang my head on this mic. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
I think we just beat the Golden State Warriors, so we don't have to be in the play-in.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I actually don't watch basketball unless it's playoffs.
I'm a Clipper fan, bro.
Can those guys
'cause I
hit
hate the
baseballs?
Lakers.
Can they hit baseballs?
Some of them can.
Yeah, some can.
I bet you they can't.
No, well, some of them do play.
Bring
but
them out to the Sunday leagues.
That'd be awesome.
They put like hit Cy Old or whatever his name is.
Yeah, we faced Cy Old today. It was a very interesting game.
My boy could pitch, and he was dogging us every time he like got the side out. I'm just like, fuck, all right.
Fucking throwing
I love that energy though.
swords at you guys.
Legit.
Well, I wouldn't say swords, more like just big
Daggers,
whiffs.
bro. He was like looking at us.
So
daggers.
it's Cy Old, and what's in like an old weapon then?
Why fuck with something that's not broken, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man. Yeah, but we won a baseball game today. You know.
Yeah, fuck us though. Who cares?
Yeah, on to the next fucking
Topic.
On to the next game, shit, fucking. But yeah, we're not. Are we recording for Easter? No, right?
I
No.
don't think
No.
so.
All right, you guys can go search for eggs. I know how much you love eggs.
That
Love
fool
eggs.
Jesse loves werewolves.
I'm the
loves
type
werewolves,
that I'm the type where they're at the park putting all the eggs. I'm running in all these parks and getting all these eggs, and I'm not even invited to the party. I'm just getting all these eggs, trying to find money in them.
Honestly, that's not a bad plan.
No, it's not.
It is not
Because
a bad
you can go a week later, people haven't found all the eggs, and still find shit.
I think that's the funniest shit when people put eggs out and they don't like record where they're at.
Yeah.
And then somebody's like, "Hey, there's a nugget over here," and they pop it open. It's like $10.
Yeah, exactly.
$5. Love that.
Umpire
I wasn't
fees for
gonna
next
set you up.
week.
Too funny, man. On Instagram throughout the week, this week, there was a fucking like Twitter war. I'll call it a Twitter war, but it was on IG stories.
Oh, I know what you're
And,
talking about.
two teams out of Sawabble.
Who cares?
SWABL. There was a rivalry, I guess. The Marietta Bashers and the IE Brew Crew, they were just fucking going ham on each other on Instagram, and I'm just like,
I like a good old. I love a good old.
I love
like,
Insta war.
Yes, so awesome.
Thank you.
We got to bring those back. Those are
Insta
so
war.
awesome.
Yeah, the Insta Wars.
Just keep it clean.
Everybody's gotten soft on each other in a way because like, oh, we're all homies and shit, but like, we gotta do something. Something's gotta
It
happen.
depends on like who initiates.
I
it.
should just make a post and then I'm just gonna write on the post, like in the picture part, it's gonna say, use this post to talk shit to somebody or some
Probably.
stupid thing like that.
There used to be that
Express
all the
your
time.
thoughts.
I remember there used to be like that all the time.
I'm sure that's already happened. Like,
But that's kind of like the thing, though. Like, if you're gonna do it, like I think it's all.
you leave yourself open to.
Well, of course.
No, I think if you're gonna do it, it's either like go all in, or if you're gonna do like playful like bashing, I guess. Cool, that's fine too. But like if you're just homies talking shit to each other and like it's a rivalry,
Yeah.
so like, cool, whatever, do it. But if you're gonna just be a little bitch about it and like complain or like send all these like, I'm not here for it. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But like these.
I
fools
personally
think-
don't like hate mail. I'm just like, all right, dude, whatever.
No, it's hate mail's
Keep it
cool if you like address what you're addressing. Don't give me no fucking like,
You guys don't know shit.
or not even that.
That's my least favorite fucking DM. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like,
But elaborate, like fucking.
yeah, exactly.
Articulate what the fuck you mean, like.
Yeah, bitch.
Help me understand.
Because you gotta remember.
Don't be a bitch about it. Fuck.
Because you gotta remember, sometimes we're talking and then like we jump on fucking tangents, and then we jump from one thing to the next to the next to the next. I fucking forgot what I said.
Yeah.
Sometimes like sometimes we'll get messages and I'll be like, what?
The second I end this recording, I don't fucking have a clue what we just talked about.
What happened? Blacked out the whole time.
Somebody messaged me one time and they're like, oh, no. I was like, what? I was like, what are you referring to? Because I don't remember. And they told me what it was. I'm like, oh, you're being soft as fuck. And then I left it at that.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell me more about that.
So it was just fun. It was just funny. Like,
Have
it
you
was
told me about this already?
I think so. It was just like something real quick and brief. But it was like, just from somebody from our community. Like, and it wasn't anything crazy. It was just kind of like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't mean it like that.
I'm waiting for the message one day that's directed directly at my personal, which is Boski _train. That's gonna say one day, hey man, can you please stop saying gay on the microphone? And I'm just waiting for it. You know,
I think,
and I've said worse shit on this fucking podcast, bro. Jesse knows.
I think it just depends on like
What's the worst thing I've said?
the F word.
I say fuck all the time. I say
No,
fuck
in your earlier, in you guys' earlier episodes,
I've said some fucked up shit.
Yeah, in you guys' earlier episodes.
The Jaron Duran one.
The Jaron Duran one. What was that?
The F ends with the
That
OT.
that word was used quite a few times.
Oh, when he said, what did he say?
he said hat.
Shut up.
Yeah, he said, did he say shut up fucking faggot or did he say shut up faggot? Because I'm only quoting him. I'm not actually saying.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he said shut up.
And you know, we were watching the fucking. I guess we could talk about the Red Sox thing documentary, but we were watching it, me and my wife, and we're like, man, that fool's in a tough fucking spot because like he didn't say it in that context. He was more talking shit to the guy. It's just like, man, shut the fuck up, you little bitch. Like that's basically what he said.
Yeah.
But you know, but I mean, context is everything, right? But it's just like it's a derogatory word, and
But Carabas like explained it well. Like you're legitimately,
yeah,
you know what it is
exactly.
and not only that, you know that Netflix is there,
Yeah,
and they caught you on a hot mic,
yeah,
and you said what you said,
Yep.
and not all your fans, no matter how you deem it, not all fans are straight,
Right.
and not all fans are male. So there's different aspects of it that you don't understand.
right,
And there's a lot of kids that are going to be hurt by it because they also have identity crisis.
Right.
So it's one of those things where you're just kind of like,
yeah.
he's in a tough spot too because he's young. Because what's Jaron Duran, 23, 24, 25,
Something
somewhere like that?
yeah.
And then he also is dealing with his own personal issues.
Yep.
Right. That's my guy though, dude. I don't give a fuck.
No, Team Mexico is Jaron Duran, bro.
Team Mexico, baby.
But like,
fucking Red Sox, let's go.
Oh, it's Verdugo.
We fucking suck, but it's fine.
Nomar. No, I'm kidding.
No ma.
But-
Hey, no ma. You suck.
But I think
He doesn't suck. He's the best.
I always
Greatest
make
of all
that
time.
argument too. It's like when I refer to like bitches and stuff like that. A lot of time I'm not talking about girls. I'm talking about dudes.
Exactly. Like it's all context. Context is everything.
Yeah, but I think like at this,
But a lot of people fail to see the context, and that's the kind of the issue that I have.
But the whole thing is that that's such a strong word too. It's like if he said the ER word and said like something in that sense, just goofing around, kind of like I think Hater did it.
Yeah.
And Hater was like 19 when those tweets like he made those tweets and then they resurfaced and he had to apologize. Do I think he's racist? I don't fucking know. Like if he is, cool, whatever. I don't care. It's
I'm
his
gonna tell you right now, dog. Everybody in this fucking world has some fucking form of racism in them,
Yeah.
and I don't give a fuck. I'm not racist like you probably are the
Everyone
most.
is racist.
No, but I think what you're referring to more is like prejudice.
Yeah.
And stereotypes.
Well, the whole thing is
Because
that,
me,
like,
I love racist jokes. Dog. They're fucking funny.
I think
and I
what-
don't take offense to them.
Nope.
If
Same
you,
here.
if you got a fucking bicep Mexican joke that you want to throw at me, like please, make me laugh.
but
Yes,
that's
goddamn.
But that argument goes back to like the context of the situation. Too.
Exactly.
So like if you're gonna make a joke, like be within the context or know the context that's going on.
Right.
Because then obviously Jesse's delved in like comedy, so he knows that certain like things are touchable and certain things aren't.
Right.
Depending on the context and the way you deliver it.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's kind of like the biggest argument, right? Like,
Right.
So if I make
Yeah. Ultimately, like what you're getting at is Jared Duran shouldn't have fucking said that shit.
and the whole thing is he had to grow up in a sense, but like it sucks that he's having to grow up so fast
yeah.
in a really tough scenario. And they like explain it right, but I think it's missed by a lot of people. They're saying like, oh well, blah 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 blah. Jaron Duran's like a pro athlete, he's making millions of dollars, and it's like, well, that doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
Because when you get into such a big hole where you're thinking about, and obviously he talks about it openly, it's no news to nobody.
What have I said a million times, Frank? Money don't mean shit.
Like legitimately, he's a millionaire. Like he's getting paid, or like he's close to it at least, right? Because he's probably still on a rookie contract.
Yeah.
But eventually, he'll be making millions and millions of dollars, and he still talks about maybe ending his life. And you
Yeah,
would think
dog.
he has like one of the best lives
This
ever,
fool
right?
try to kill himself, dog, and just like what?
Something
How
saved
the
him.
fuck? Yeah.
Like, and I made the argument that like I don't know if it was God or anything like that, or if it was just him and his like subconscious not like willing to do it, and he thought he heard it,
Yeah.
he thought it clicked. But either way, it's kind of scary, right?
Yeah.
In that context, because you think about it, you're just like, damn, I've never been to that level, but like this dude's legitimately a pro athlete, has everything a lot of ball players, a lot of Sunday leaguers dreamed about,
Yep.
Yeah.
and he's over here thinking about taking his own shit
Yeah, man.
because shit's tough. And I think that's the beauty of this like documentary in a sense, right? Like this docuseries.
Yeah,
is that like it's giving you insight to like some of the shit that they
it makes
with.
all these motherfuckers very relatable.
Yeah,
you know, and
like Giolito talking about, I want to be back. I was asking the doctor if I can be back within like a fool. You just had Tommy John.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be back. Like,
there's so much that goes on, and not even just the major leagues, but if they did more delve in more to the minor leagues, so much goes on.
Oh yeah, that shit would
because
be
you hear
crazy.
shit all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
And I think the way it worked out, because you know, like throughout the documentary, like you can see that like the Red Sox were kind of in the hunt,
kind
like,
of not,
but yeah, more leaning towards like they kind of weren't. And so, like, I already knew how that season went. Yeah. So, like, I guess my perspective was a little bit different because I actually fucking watch the games, you know. And because my shit don't get blacked out here, right? They're from Boston. And so, like, I appreciated it more as, like, just as a ball player versus a fan of baseball or versus a fan of the Red Sox, you know. Because, like, I already kind of know how these guys are. Right. On TV. Right. You know, I don't dive too much into their shit unless they have like a YouTube channel or I follow their fucking Instagrams and they dive into their own shit to show everybody. Yep. But watching everything as a ball player, I'm just like, man, that shit's sick as fuck. I wish I had that. Or fucking. But then like they go through the struggles. I'm like, damn, I don't want that.
Like Tyler
you know
O'Neill,
what I mean?
The fact that he's on a 1 year.
Most relatable dude that was there for me.
Yeah, and then like he's talking about it and he's like, I'm in the cages. My girl's throwing me soft toss.
Baby's right there.
Baby's right there. I'm dealing with all this stuff. I want to get extended. I love Boston. Yeah. Boston don't offer him shit, and he ends up in. Now he's in Baltimore.
Stinking it up. Is he stinking it up?
No, he's actually.
I have him on my fantasy team.
Doing okay. Yeah, he's all right.
Which I beat your motherfucking ass this week, Frank.
Fuck you,
I
bro.
just want everybody to know I beat Frank's ass in fantasy this week.
So the score doesn't reflect how
with
close
your
it was.
Bitch ass.
This last 2 days,
I beat you like by 70 points, bro. Stop.
Jesus. You got lucky, bro.
I didn't get lucky, dog.
70 points is not lucky.
Fucking,
he got lucky, bro.
Fucking mad skills because I put these guys
Dude, he like bent you over. That's not luck.
I didn't even max out my pitching. I beat you 352 to 285, bro. Like, grow up. Do math. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Mine is more than yours. Closer than my number is more than yours. No,
all week it was pretty close, and then I hit pulled away.
Dude, I hit the fucking nose at like the last quarter mile
like
of the quarter mile.
He was like too soon, Junior, and then like press the button.
Oh my god.
He's like, Monica.
Fast.
That's just so funny. I don't take fantasy that serious, but playing him, I was like, I got to try a little bit.
Yeah, and we're playing for money, like for the season, not between us two.
Yeah, it's just fun.
If he would have been like, let's play for $10, I probably would have done it
for $5.
Yeah, but he was ahead of me for a while, like early on in the week. But I know how to adjust. You know,
a couple people just fuck crap shooting, like Stroman.
Stroman, and he sucked his own. He sucked his own cock on that.
Stroman and somebody else cost me like 25 points. Yeah, and I was just like, fuck. And I was,
the dude from yesterday.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck. All right, cool. And at that point, I just
Stroman's a starter, bro. He's a starter. He's a starter.
I took a gamble and he fucking did me dirty. It is what it is.
Yeah, you could have waited on the pitchers.
Yeah,
you could have waited
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
but that's kind of like the thing. I'm still kind of learning it too.
You're still learning fantasy.
In a sense,
how long have you been playing fantasy?
Because I just play straight up. Like I play like how people say you're supposed to play.
Categories?
No, just like straight up. Just like, okay, cool. These guys are starting. These are starting. Team to team. I'm not trying to like drop fools, add fools. I'm just going with the guys I got for the most part. Mm-hmm. And then I noticed that people were dropping and adding fools. And I was like,
because the point of the
that's fantasy.
You have more points than the other guy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's just more of me like being stubborn at first,
being
and be
lazy.
Like, yeah, the combination of that too. Because sometimes I'm just like, I don't got fucking time for this shit.
Yeah, you do, bro. You message me a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, but I'd rather worry about that shit than like fucking fantasy.
I'd rather worry about game planning for the week.
Yeah.
You're telling me you're on the toilet, you can't do 5 minutes?
On the toilet,
he's texting me
or messaging random people like, I gotta take care of this. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Like it is what it is. It's just one of those things.
Oh, imagine I gotta drop off the scorebook for the game changer. Which, thank God, we fucking did it during the game today. Yeah, there's video access. I just don't know how to do all that.
Yeah, there's video too. I was looking at it earlier.
Yeah, I need to figure that.
That's just cool.
Out. Yeah, man. You need a fucking third person for that.
Yeah.
You know, somebody just dedicates their time to that to make it great.
Jesse wants to volunteer when he's there.
He has his own phone up.
Yeah.
Dude, there's Sunday League, and we got all these phones on the back of the
It's
fence and shit.
hilarious.
If I was a pitcher, dude, I would won a game. I'm trying to hit one.
Well, it's like right now. You go to any little league game or high school games and everything. You see them all back there.
Yeah,
Like a fucking, what's that fool's name from?
it's a target practice.
No, the Marlins where he breaks out that window.
Oh, Beckett.
Beckett.
Oh,
No, not
yeah.
Beckett.
No,
the
Penny? No, not Penny. Burnett.
Burnett.
AJ Burnett, yeah.
Fucking hassle. That one just goes, boom. You just see that window blow
That
out.
was awesome.
It's just funny.
Blew that shit up.
That's fucking awesome. But yeah, Swabble's rivalry of Bachelor's Brew Crew. Brew Crew won this game.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were beefing on what'd you call it? Insta War?
Yeah.
They were Insta warring because they had a matchup this week. So, and I believe they played each other in the fall in the championship, something like that. And yeah, it was good, some good stuff. So if you follow the Instagram throughout the week, reshared. When you see the popcorn guy, you know that there's a beef of brewing. So pretty cool. Bring back the Sunday League beefs.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Keep that shit to yourself, bro. Sunday League.
You're no fun.
Yeah, man.
You are
trying
no fun.
trying to popcorn things, man.
Yeah.
Bruh.
If you're not gonna fist fight, don't bring shit up.
That's true. If you ain't down to fucking scrap,
The whole thing is like a
I'm
lot
not
of
down to fight, but I'll challenge you to eating contest. Like that's my version of fight.
Yeah,
no, but
eat
the whole
dick.
thing. But the
I'll eat it all.
Come
No,
on,
no
bro.
bite. No bite.
No bite.
pause.
I'll eat it like a seagull.
You just be like, as we all do the fucking motion.
You guys all.
You see his throat go.
Not to mention, as soon as I said that, you guys both do the head action very well. Amazing. Applaud you both.
That shit was just so.
Applaud you both.
He's like, jokes on you, assholes.
Oh man,
That's why we need the video pod, bro.
what the fuck? Is it snakes that end up like dying or suffocating because of the fact that like they're
The
trying
food's
to?
too big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's Jesse. Can suffocate on cock.
It's never big
It's
enough.
funny. Saw the homie Big Dave today, man.
Oh, Big Dave from
He
OC.
can't, I don't know why the fuck he was in our stance today, but I look over, I'm like, it's fucking Big Dave. What's up, dog? And went out, said what's up. And yeah,
I was saying
I
what's up
was
yesterday.
really happy to see him. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I was like,
But like, you're a very familiar face that shouldn't be out here. What's cracking?
It's fun seeing
pretty cool.
other faces from other leagues and just like at a random game. Like, oh, what
Yeah.
the fuck, man?
However, I do feel a little bit bad because like I remember like, oh, I'll be right back, and I got up and I never came back. So I'm sorry.
You left them on red.
Yeah, I kind of did, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, motherfuckers be leaving fools on red and shit.
it happens.
Jesse knows about that.
Yeah.
Let me see. So yeah, shout out to Big Dave just for fucking seeing him and
but
shit.
yeah, I was dying because I was like, made eye contact with him. I was like, I know that fool.
I know that fool.
I know him.
Yeah.
Why you gotta whisper it?
Because that's the way I said it. I was like,
Oh.
I know him. And then I was like, oh, it's Big Dave. I was like, what's
Big
up?
fucking dude.
I know two Big Daves.
Yep.
Yaki's Big Dave and fucking OC
That's true.
Travis
Yeah,
Big Dave.
that's right. Yeah,
And so I'm just like,
a lot of Big Daves in our life.
yeah.
The Dave Nolasco was my other Big Dave, so I have to.
I didn't know him like that. I knew he was
Yeah.
cool as fuck, but
That was the homie. Let me see. We did a fundraiser. Well, we didn't do the fundraiser, but War Dogs hosted a fundraiser at OG's that we participated in. We went to go have some beers and shit, which is pretty cool. War Dogs do a lot of shit for their organization. And
Yeah.
they have to do some like required stuff
Yeah.
for just to be able to say like we're the War Dogs, you know. So they have to do like fundraiser. They have to have a pint night. They have to do.
That sounds fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun. We need a pint night. So we went to the OGs over here in North Fontana. It was pretty cool. Pizza was good. Discovered some new beers. I'm like, oh, this is good. What was the name of that one beer, Frank? It tastes like the creaming.
I can't remember like the. It wasn't cream
50-50?
50-50 something sickle.
50-50 something sickle. It was fucking.
Hold on, let me double check.
It was pretty fucking good. But shout out to Steve Nelson, man. He does a lot. He does a lot of stuff.
Good guy
for the War
Good guy.
Dogs.
Fun to play against.
Yeah, definitely, man. And they play in our league here in AAA. But there's also like another War Dogs team. They play in a lower division, the Inland Empire War Dogs. So Steve does Fontana War Dogs, and then my homie Jaime Sandez, he does the Inland Empire War Dogs. So they don't do they partner up? They probably do. But Inland Empire War Dogs are more like
50-50 beer sickle cream ale.
Yeah, that's pretty close. 50-50 beer sickle thing.
Yeah. That's what I said.
But yeah, you want more info on War Dogs, man? Just fucking hit them up. They do some cool ass shit, man. They matter of fact, this past weekend, Saturday, they went all the way to COD on the desert. They did like a scrimmage. Yeah. They played against like the freshman red shirts or rejects from COD. I'm gonna just call them the fucking rejects because they
fucking rejects.
How many guys are there for red shirts?
I know, right? Enough for a team.
Because I know when I was in JUCO and we had red shirts, it was like 3 guys.
Yeah. And it's because they wanted to keep them around for whatever reason.
Yeah, and so
one for foul ball, one for catching bullpens, the other is just to get yelled at.
Mm-hmm. One of them was a medical red shirt because he blew out something.
That's a gray shirt, isn't it?
No, it's a red shirt.
Medical red shirt, I guess the same shit.
Because I think you could use them all differently. So if you're like a medical red shirt, 1 year.
I should have red shirted my freshman year.
Yeah, I think I redshirted my first year at Valley. I sucked. Huh? I didn't suck. I was weak. I was scrawny, skin and bones. You know, couldn't hit tanks.
If only you had your dad bod now, then.
If I had my body now with the athleticism I had then. Mm-hmm. Oh fuck,
deadly.
Oh fuck. Deadly.
Yeah.
Fuck. I would have been what 20.
Fucking drooling over here.
I would have been 19, 20 years old. That's 20 years ago, dude. God damn. Long time ago. Long time ago. But yeah, they played a COD game, which is pretty dope. I would have loved to go, but I couldn't. I had a lot of shit to do. Yeah. So
this busy during the weekends is hard.
It is, man. It's
to
difficult.
make your whole day to go out to College of the Desert, which is way the fuck out there.
Pretty much 2 hours.
Two 7-inning games.
Like hour and a half?
Huh?
It's like an hour and a half.
The drive?
Yeah, probably like an hour.
Yeah, like hour 15, hour 20.
For
traffic,
you guys.
Traffic pending. Yeah, for you it's a whole new world.
I used to hate that. I don't know why. From
the San Gabriel Valley, it's crazy.
When I played at Rio Hondo, all our teams are way out here. We were playing against Saracoso, COD.
Saracoso was a fucking worst.
Dude, it was way the fuck. Mount San Luis Santo, way the fuck out there. Now they're playing all the teams over there, like Cyprus and everything. Mm-hmm. Dude, those were the longest fucking mini bus rides
Saracoso was the fucking worst, dude.
Yeah, we used
Barstow wasn't the greatest.
Another one, Barstow. Antelope Valley. Fuck.
Antelope Valley College was the fucking pain.
Dude, I used to relace gloves on the way to games, bro. Like, that's how fucking long these road trips were. Little white vans and shit.
Yeah, we had little white vans, and it sucked because the catchers and the starting pitchers were in the head coach's van.
Yeah.
So I was always in there, and he was always bragging, or Lord knows what else.
Yeah,
that was brutal.
You're like, shut up, dog.
I'm trying to sleep.
Bullshit ass story. Yeah, for real. Like, you're trying to do your fucking homework and shit. And
no, I didn't do homework. I was just trying to eat and sleep.
Eat, sleep, and shit. Fucking our food money was cool. I always kept it. I never ate. I just pocketed it.
We always had it out. Always.
Yeah. What did we get? Like $7-8? Fuck. Is that what I got? I don't remember. How much did we get, Frank?
I think it was like 10 or 15, no?
I don't remember. It could have been like $13.
Or some shit like that.
It was enough for you to eat.
Yeah.
You know, and so I always pocketed it. I didn't spend it because they legit just handed us cash. Not much, but you know.
When you go to these smaller schools, like for Division 2, Division 1, 3, NAIA, and everything like that, it gets brutal. Because I remember when I went to Highlands and we were going road trip cross playing one of these schools in Colorado. I think it was Pueblo. We always ate the same McDonald's. That bus smelled so bad of McDonald's. It was gross. It was the worst smell in the world. It was gross.
Nothing but fart.
Oh, it was bad. It was, oh my God. If it wasn't for the bus driver smelling like weed, it was just bad.
Smelling like weed.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. All right, let's fucking wrap this shit up. Ended with SOS. It's a little bit, not much. I'm a little disappointed.
When you said that, this motherfucker moved so fast. His eyes lit up.
Like, oh, we're almost done.
Nice.
How you doing?
Hey, all right. Hey, Giovanni. He says 9-0. Cañeros beat the Brewers. Congratulations, you won a baseball game.
Where's the dad jersey at?
Yeah, we're gonna need that daddy's jersey back because I have some things I need to. I have inventory that I need to. What's the word I'm looking for? Check. I need to inventory check. So yeah, do your thing. Congratulations on your dub though.
Yeah.
9-0 is always a forfeit score to me.
Yeah.
But that's 2 weeks in a row I've seen 9-0 scores. Last SOS. We have a voice DM as well. Last SOS from Los Miles. Good game. Heads. They played each other today. And
Very straightforward.
And one of the teams won the baseball game,
Mm-hmm.
which was Los Miles. Congratulations on your dub.
Good job, boys.
Good job. All right, let's get to this fucking voice DM. You guys want to take a stab at who it's from?
It's my mother.
Your mom?
I'm going to say B. Will. My favorite.
We've got a winner. We've got a winner. And these ones aren't 5 minutes long. So here you go.
Let's do it.
All right. Let me make sure this volume.
We've missed you, B. Will.
B. Will, we love you.
Hey guys, it's your boy B. Will. I hope I'm not too late with this voice DM.
You're not.
But the one thing I did want to bring up is, again, not related to Sunday League, but related to the MLB in its current state.
Please be
Why,
torpedoes.
when there's a blowout, are we bringing in position players?
Oh,
I mean, I'm personally not a fan of it. You got 26 guys on a roster, more than half of those are pitchers. Bring in the guy who doesn't have as much experience and needs to get some work. Bring in the mop up guy. You know, as a fan, I don't want to pay money, especially if you're a Dodger or you go to Dodger Stadium, you pay a shit ton of money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, watching a blowout is one thing, but then watching fucking Miguel Rojas come in and pitch
That was
and throwing it 50 miles an hour. Yeah. At least if you're a position player, you know all these fuckers can throw. Let them, actually throw off the mound. Don't stop doing this eefish shit, this, let me lob it up there and see how far they can hit it. I'm like, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me getting older, but I'm just personally not a fan of it. What do you guys think?
I'll let you guys.
I'm 50-50 for it because at the same time, if you want to save your arms and everything like that, let the position guys pitch. And I'll be honest with you because I'm starting to do it now. I'm just lobbing the ball in there and it gets outs.
yeah.
Shut your dumb ass up. Bro. This would not be lobbing it up there. Don't listen to Jesse. I've seen you throw, fool.
Well, you haven't seen the last 2 games. I'm literally lobbing the ball in there and it's getting outs.
He's finally learning how to
Cap.
pitch.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, man, the head's teed off on me.
I had to do something, man.
I gotta be
If
better.
he threw more fucking strikes.
I was questioning my sexuality and everything.
Oh my god.
No, I'm with B. Will in that sense. It's like,
Yeah, if you're going, especially if you're gonna go watch this fucking game like in person, and he uses the Dodgers as the example, like that's
Because
the
it
most
because that's the
happened
most
yesterday.
recent. Yeah, it's in most recent memory, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's seeing it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Rojas just mimicking all the Dodger starters like Kershaw and like.
Is that what he was doing?
Yeah, he was like.
you got to remember too, though. There's an ass whooping like that. There's not that many people left there at the stadium.
Well, the whole thing, it wasn't even that big of an ass whooping when he got in there. It was like 9-0.
That's an
no,
ass
yeah.
whooping.
No, but like I mean, like it's not like we've seen ass whoopings where like it's like 15-0 or something, and they bring in a guy. I get it then, but it wasn't that big of an ass whooping. And if you're gonna throw somebody in there, you probably should just get some guy that's gonna get you out of it quicker. You're
Right.
prolonging the game for no reason.
Yeah.
Because if you know Rojas can't throw a strike as a position, because Kike's thrown before,
Yeah.
and he doesn't throw his like that eefish shit. He'll just throw the ball in there and see if he can hit it. And then
Yeah.
if you fucking get out, you get out.
His hitting's hard,
Yeah.
especially in major.
And
league
even like
baseball,
when
man.
it's slow like that, or like slower, because this guy's not like
Their
not
ti-
locked.
you're gonna still disrupt their timing because they're used to just faster
Yep.
throwers. You know.
Well, the whole thing is that like I guess like my take on it is, if the guy's throwing a little bit harder, it doesn't have to be 90 or 100, but now you don't have to lock in as much as a hitter.
Yeah.
So you're probably just taking these random hacks. But when the dude's throwing 40, all you have to do is really just wait and swing as hard as you can.
You know how hard
For-
that is?
And for these pros, but like, I mean, these guys are pros, right? Like, so obviously they were pretty good at it because Rojas was throwing it up there 40 miles an hour. It was 9-0, and by the time he got out of there, it was 16-0. So obviously it must have not been hard
Was
for
it
the
Chris
Cubs.
Kelly, or whatever the heck the catcher's name is over there, just dropping dick.
Yeah, he dropped a bomb on
Yeah.
that fool.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is that like, because it wasn't competitive at any point, and all he had to do was just throw his hands at it. But at
Yeah.
least if like you're throwing 65, 70, there's a little bit of oomph on it. And if you miss it, you're going to miss it. Pop it up, do whatever. But he legitimately was just like up there just lobbing it as slow as he could.
Yeah.
And I get that too, because you're like paying a bunch of money. And then when you see the stadium and the highlights, it's like empty. So you're just kind of like, all right, cool. Is this what we're going to do? Like, I'm spent $200 to sit in these fucking mid-tier.
Chances are you dipped.
Yeah.
You know.
Because you're not, And Dodger Stadium's a pain in the ass to get out of too.
Yeah. Yes.
So
I could see the motivation to be like, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
especially after like 10-0 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
especially if you go often too.
no, and yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, if you go often, like you're gonna have the money.
You got money, yeah.
You got money.
But I think, yeah, to B Will's point, like, why not have that guy that you have? Just get in there, throw strikes, work on shit that right now it doesn't matter.
yeah.
And yes, your ERA is going to be affected. And I think that's the other argument of it is that they're professionals.
Yeah.
So you don't want to throw a pitcher in there that's working on something and they get lit up.
Mm-hmm.
But when the fuck are they supposed to work on it?
Yeah.
Because if you can only throw so many live, like,
Right.
BPs and before you're in a game situation, just go in there, fucking shove. And then, like, if you walk two dudes, cool. But at least we're working on something. We got video.
Yep.
You're doing it against competitive guys that aren't just your teammates.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I'm 60-40 on it. Like, if you're going to do it, get your ass, like, blown out. Pause. But it's just one of those things where it's like, if it was 15-0 and they brought in...
blown out. That's fucking hilarious.
Well, if it's... Because, that's the thing, too. I think, what was it, like a few years back, somebody was getting fucking stomped, like 15-16-0.
Getting their black.
It was the Gators.
It was like Gators.
So they put me in, actually.
But, like, let's say, like, you throw, right, like that soft stuff, cool, whatever. Like, it's a position player. But if you're, like, 8, 9, get a guy in there.
Right.
Get through it because you elongated this game for no reason other than just, like, I don't want to burn a pitcher, but now you're making your guys stay up.
Fuck them. You pay them to throw. Get
And
your
not-
ass in there and throw.
But not only that, it also leads to an argument, right? Like, I think in the documentary, I didn't know that fools would go down into the tunnel and kick it. And they made a couple comments about a certain player. They're like, oh, this fool's just in there kicking it while we're playing.
Right.
And I know
Yeah.
I'm not going to say his name or whatever. I don't really care. But, like, I think it might have been Jansen and, like, another guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that fool's just in there with his feet up, not, like, giving a fuck because the season's over.
Right.
And it's like, but you're right. But at the same time, it's like, it's kind of your coach's fault, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not implementing it. So, like, if Dave Roberts is cool with, like, okay, we're getting blown out and we're going to throw fucking Rojas and there's a couple guys watching him, but the rest of the team's like Otani or somebody like that might be sitting. They just went down into the tunnel, started dressing out. They're, like, over that shit.
Imagine.
Like, that's kind of bullshit, too. Right?
Yeah.
So, it's like, I get that aspect. There's, like, so many ways to look at it, really.
Yeah, ultimately, it's on the players, bro. Like,
It is.
they're the ones that are doing that stuff,
That-
So, but I agree with you to the extent like the manager's got to put his foot down. Like, you got to course correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring these fuckers back, and so everybody has their part to play. But ultimately, like the players shouldn't be doing that shit, bro. Like,
But they're people, too. So, it's like,
Are they?
yes.
they're not people.
Dance, monkey. Dance.
They get paid to fucking play baseball. They're not real.
But it's just one of those things. I think, like, B. Will's right. Like, there should be some emphasis of getting certain guys better because you're going to need them down the road.
Yeah, there should be like a roster thing where like you can carry those extra guys, but like the game will dictate whether like you can activate them like mid game to put them in throw. If you're trying to save arms, but like use actual fucking
Problem with that though is if he's up there and you guys aren't getting blown out, you're not using him, he's not getting any work in. He's got to get sent back down to get the work in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the argument kind of that's made. It's like,
Yeah,
well, why the fuck have these dudes if you're only going to throw them in like low leverage situations?
Yeah.
It's a low leverage situation. Why not throw them now?
Exactly.
And like let them work on like mechanics and certain things. Because you'll hear it too, right? Like, I think it's fucking hilarious when they'll bring in somebody hasn't got no work in the last week. They're like, yeah, last time he pitched, he got fucking lit up. Like, has a 10 ERA. He could have pitched in the blowout, right? Got some work in. Nope.
Yeah.
They decided, nope, he's not going to pitch there.
Get his
Then-
ERA down.
And then they put him in another high leverage situation where it's like first and second, nobody out, and they want him to be successful. And you're just kind of like, and I don't know the money aspect of it because maybe there's a contractual thing or like there's certain things in play that I may not understand. So I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything, but it just seems really far fetched that like you would set somebody up for failure like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like either that or you're just kind of like trying to save your arms for whatever reason, but. It is what it is. It's a good question.
Yeah, it's definitely a good question. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer for sure. Like it's just kind of like, what do I want as a fan, or what do I want? How do I want to manage my players? You know what I mean? So there's different perspectives to consider.
Well, if I'm there, I just want the game over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm just there watching the game, it's
Yeah.
like what are we doing? And that's basically like that's where he's coming from with his question.
And I think who was it? Was it Kobe or somebody like that said like, oh, like even on days where like I'm not supposed to play,
it was Mike.
Mike too, but like Kobe said it like I'm gonna play as many minutes as I can for the kid that like spent his like money or the fan that spent all their money to be here. It's kind of bullshit. Like when they throw a position player out there and you're just sitting there going like, wow, I came to see Otani and all these dudes and they lost 16-0.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there going like, fuck, dude, I spent like $1,000. Let's say, hypothetically speaking.
That's exactly B-Will's point.
Yeah, like you're like, and that's where I'm getting to too, like where it's like, and I agree with B-Will because it's like, all right, cool, I spent $1,000 because let's say I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we're all there. Yeah. 5 kids. You think about it, if they're younger kids, they want popcorn. They want drinks. They want hot dogs. They want whatever like the amenities are.
Smuggling
Ice cream, cotton candy.
Smuggling burritos.
And then somebody's going to be like, well, Dodger Stadium lets you. But a lot of people just can't stop. Like, and they're not going to like, you've seen what LA's like in those areas around it.
It's terrible.
Certain people aren't comfortable with stopping those places. Like, you know what I mean?
It's the worst place
or
on the planet.
It's super fucking busy. So like sometimes, or you're running late. There's different circumstances, right, for everything. So if I'm spending, let's say $500-$600 on a game for the tickets, everything, even if I'm sitting in the nosebleeds, and nosebleeds at Dodger Stadium aren't cheap.
Nope.
They're probably like the most expensive nosebleeds out there. Because I think nosebleeds at Angel Stadium is like $8, $7-9. Hell yeah. And then fucking at Dodger Stadium is like $50-$60 for like nosebleeds.
Yeah, it is.
So it's one of those things where just kind of like
dumpster ass stadium.
Yeah.
Hate that place. And then you gotta walk up the stairs for like a million stories.
Stairs, fuck the stairs, the hill, getting up there.
Oh yeah, the hill too. But yeah, you're put in a position where like,
place sucks.
Or you might just be on a budget. You buy these tickets, you do this, you want to take your kids there, and then you're getting fucking whopped. And then it's like, fuck, dude, I spent my week's paycheck or like this money that I allotted to this shit to watch my team get its fucking ass kicked. And it feels like you lost.
As long as my kid is happy.
You win together, you lose together, Frank.
No, for sure. Like, but it's at the same time you gotta like always. In that Red Sox doc too, like just to refer back to it, just because it's like fresh in my mind, they talk about the fact that the fans aren't happy and that eventually the fans are gonna get over it. And you even hear from the staff, they're like, "Man, fuck this shit. We need more pitching. We need this." Everybody has an opinion on it. And then one of the old guys goes, "Well, as soon as we saw we didn't sign a couple more arms, I already knew the season was over." Like from day one, I'm like, so you're just kind of sitting in that position where it's a lose-lose.
Yeah.
And like, if you're a fan, you go there, they're mollywopping. It's cool when they win. But even then, it's like, you're still not going to get that money back. You're legit there for an experience. Yeah. And it sucks when the experience is getting blown out.
You can't predict that. Never.
Ass blown out is the funniest fucking sentence I've ever heard. There's 25 more seconds to be Wills.
Let's do it.
It's a two-parter. Last bit.
Another voice DM. This one is a little more Sunday League related.
Let's
this is
go.
a shout out to all the wives out there that allow their husbands to take a nap after the fucking Sunday League game, especially if you got kids. Like,
she
shout
mad.
out to my wife. She handles my 2 little rascals, lets me take a nap after the game. We wake up, we handle the day together. So, big shout out to all the wives.
She must have got mad. I've been there. I've been there. She be yelling at me about this shit too.
Let's try to make this shit 30 minutes.
I know. It's fucking 2 hours later. Here we are. No cup check. No cup check, by the way.
Hey, we did it straight through.
Yeah, we did it straight through, fellas.
Good
job. But yeah, 1000% shout out to the fucking wives of these fucking bush leaguers.
Yeah.
You know, they
without them, they won't be.
Without them, this is a lot more difficult. Without their support, and cooperation, and negotiation tactics.
Yep.
Definitely. You have to like negotiate.
All the taxes.
We're hostage negotiators, dude. Like, baseball has us hostage, and they have to negotiate with that shit.
I have to like sell it. Because I'm doing a tournament pretty soon. And I was like, let's go to Vegas.
Oh, yeah. The tournament. That tournament's like you become Mr. Salesman.
Yeah.
For sure. Like
Thursday, Friday, we'll party. And then when I play, after we get done, I'll come and party more. Like,
my offer for Vegas got rejected. So I'm going to leave
HR rejected it.
Because, for real. Because it was more of like, all right, you want to do Vegas, then you can't do
for budgetary reasons.
Budgetary reasons, you ain't gonna be able to do fucking
because it gets pricey for sure.
Firecracker in Arizona. It's like I would rather do Firecracker and Arizona.
Yeah,
I get to do all three.
Good for you.
me too.
Bitch,
Good for you. Good for you. No.
ball headed.
Well, I still see the
I don't even want to go to Vegas.
I still see the Arizona funds on the bench over there. Yeah,
Hasn't moved. Hasn't
still
moved.
right there.
As you can see, this fucking box that we opened last week of baseball cards is still on the floor.
This motherfucker's fucking spent like some of the budget on Blempedos.
No, actually, no. I do try to keep that separate. Like,
Try doesn't mean he hasn't done it before.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he said, try because he knows he's fucked up before.
No,
He's fucked up before.
nah. The wife asked me for $20 the other day. I'm like, well,
Taking out the budget.
yeah. I pulled it out.
Let me check with the accountant.
Yeah, I pulled it out of the fucking thing. I'm just like here, and then.
But she was happy.
Nah,
And that's what matters.
yeah, I was happy to give it to her.
I bet you were.
Happy to give her something else too. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hey yo,
This is where I check.
What,
out.
you guys have never had sex?
Not me.
That's
Straight virgin.
never.
Straight
Wow,
virgin.
fucking virgins.
Are you
I'm a
kidding me?
2-time confirmed sex haver here.
Not a good
I
one.
won't
just
even look at
2-time
myself.
confirmed.
I won't even
2-time.
look at myself in the mirror. Are you kidding me?
I always laugh when he says 2-time confirmed sex haver,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it must have not been great. Like if it's just confirmed.
Wow, it's just confirmed, bro. I have 2 children, man.
But
Come on.
It's just funny.
Yo, confirmation is king. All right, let me see. I don't think I got anything else here. La, 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 la. That's my thinking voice. SOS B Will voice DM. That's a wrap, boys.
Wrap that shit
That's
up,
a
son.
wrap.
Wrap it up, B.
Yep. Frank, congratulations. You got a dub today.
Yes, sir.
Great job, Frank.
4 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a streak.
Yeah, 4 in a row. Jesse, how many did you win today?
Lost one. We got slaughter roll. No, we got slaughter
Slaughter
roll.
roll.
Walk off.
Slaughter rule?
What's a slaughter rule?
Well, we got run roll, walk off, whatever you want to say.
Mercy.
Mercy to walk off against us in the morning game. Second game, we won 9-1.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. I won a baseball game today, too.
That's what matters.
Pretty cool.
We're all winners here.
Yeah, a bunch of wieners. Love it.
Bunch of pedo bats.
Oh, damn. Dude.
God.
Yeah, those fucking bats. I
Eat a
got
pedo with a pedo.
That's just fucking funny, man. I saw the fucking the Franco picture on one of the bats.
Oh, fuck.
And instantly when I heard torpedo bat, I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, they got to pedo the fuck out of it. It's like pedophile it. But I can't think of anything other than, I got no pedophile stuff to go off of. What do you put on a pedophile bat?
You can put Jared from Subway on there, like a foot long.
What did he do?
Yeah,
Child pornography.
nasty, bro.
Yeah, that's why he's still in jail, getting foot long.
I didn't even want to touch the subject. I just wanted it to be done.
Yeah,
It's always a weird one.
it's always weird.
Definitely. But all right, let's get the fuck out of here, boys.
Get outta here.
Again, appreciate your guys' fucking participation every week and your time and all that shit. Glad to be back, but we'll be off again for next week. So
Yes, we
Because
are.
of Easter,
I'm gonna go look for eggs.
the Grand Rising.
the grand, I'm not gonna get into that. There you go. Yep. For you believers, enjoy your Easter Sunday. For you non-believers, enjoy your Sunday next week. But we'll catch you guys in a couple weeks. Episode 228. Jesse, how much you umpire fees?
$5.
$5, Frank. Say it.
Come on, Frank.
Say it. Say it. Do it. $5. Do it now.
$5.
$5. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.